Hello, everybody. Let's try and get this kitty out of the way. I am attempting to roll a joint for this fine Shatterdaze, but these cats are not making it fucking easy. Come on. See, what we got? We got kitties here. Come on. There we go. I got cat here, cat here. Let's get you out of the way. And I got a cat here. Ah, all right. I guess the key will be to roll it up over here. Hopefully, everyone is doing well on this fine Saturday evening. I am pretty sick, to be 100% honest, so I've been better. But I am here, and we are going to smoke a joint, hang out with kittens, possibly do a dab, although I am, like I said, super fucked up and sick. So, unfortunately, I got sick on Wednesday. Uh, I got a COVID test, and it's not COVID as far as I know. And I'm just really sick. So, shitty. Todd, hello from Arvada, Colorado. I'm guessing. If so, that's relatively in my neck of the woods. Hello there. I am behind the cat and the other cat. There's a cat behind that cat. So, yeah, Colorado. Uh, that's awesome. Yeah, Colorado's a good place. I didn't realize you don't realize how much you love a place until you leave it. And every time I leave Colorado, I realize how much I fucking love the place. So, yay to Colorado. Well, good to have you with us, Todd. And that's my cat. Let's see if we can't get her at least somewhat excited. And jump over there. Come on, hop right over here. Come here. There we are. There's all those people. Like I said, there's another cat right there. So between the two of them, she'll be right back. All right. Why don't you hop up over here? Why don't you hop up over here? All right. Have to throw treats to get them off of the table. People assume I have treats to get them up on the table, but that is not the case. All right. Poem 71 says, Hi. Heya. Heya. Hopefully all is well in groovy Groovesville this evening. Like I said, I'm still sick, but I'm staying all right. Chris, stay lifted. Hello from New York, from the NY. Yeah, hello indeed. It's always great to get in contact with so many people across the nation, across the globe. I've had people from Russia, speaking of which, they were not super stoked on being there. Uh, Russia's always not been my super high list of places I'd ever go, mostly because they are so pot intolerant. Weed is the most fucked up thing in Russia. Like, you can go to prison and your family can go to prison. That being said, I've had people from Russia and China and India and a lot of Canadians, Holland, a lot of friends out there. Ireland, my good buddy Liam, wherever he's been. Hopefully, he is still well. I know I took a break from doing these streams for a while, and people I think I'm not doing them. Also, I've been shadow banned so many times from YouTube where I'm still on here. They still let me do my thing, but they don't advertise anything. What you playing with over there? You're playing with a little piece of tape. Seeds of the Wayside, sup from Wisconsin. Indeed. Yep. Anybody else want to give a shout out where they are from? You can give love from one end to the other of this world and nation. Marty, I'm here, bro. Hey, Marty, good to see you, dude. Good to see everybody. Like I said, I have been inside. Not tonight was the Cannibal Corpse, Revocation, and fuck, who else is on that lineup? A really good lineup. Can't see them. That ticket sold out a long time ago, which I'm glad I didn't buy because I would have been too fucking sick. There's also a band in Colorado playing at Cervantes called Justice and the Limits. I actually think it might just be another band with them like featured, but they're a good reggae band that's playing tonight. I would have gone to that. There's another fucking band. I don't know. And I got Judas Priest tomorrow, so I gotta fucking feel better by tomorrow, no matter what. Marty, outside taking a picture of the stars, which is cool. Just with a camera or with a telescope. Where I'm at, you gotta drive like an hour out of town before you start seeing any good stars, which sucks. Uh, that's how it goes, though, I guess. One of the big reasons I'd love to get to the mountains again is for the stars and the view that you get. Although being in the mountains for as long as I've been, or being away from them, being in the city, the Front Range, for as long as I've been, bear with me, I'm sick and I'm out of it. But being in the Front Range as long as I've been, uh, and I was born and raised here too. So when I am actually in a place where I can see the stars, like Nebraska, the Google Pixel 6, that's kind of cool. Uh, I just got a new phone finally for the first time. I went from an S7 to an S22, and it's okay. It actually shows up on the screen good, so sharing pictures is a little better. I'm not super obsessed with phones because I have a computer. My guitarist does. So if you follow Condemned to Burn at all, uh, you'll see that we do a lot of posts. I need a lighter. We do a lot of posts, and a lot of those posts, I'd say 95% of those fucking posts are made by our guitarist. He's also kind of like the founding member of the band, and he does a bunch of edits and like little movies, little videos, and he does them all through an app on his phone. I think it was like 30-40 bucks for that app. And it's like a little video editing software on your phone, which is cool that you can even do that now. And I would totally do that too. And that's where having a nice phone comes in handy. But I literally take pictures, use the GPS, listen to music, sometimes make a fucking phone call slash text, but not very often. Now Messenger, I guess. I mean, there's things I use, but there's no games, there's no apps, there's nothing big that like is very that I need a new phone for. I play one game on my phone, and it's what is it called? It's like skate something. It's a skateboard video game because I'm obsessed with skateboarding. What is that game called? I do recommend it. True Skate. True Skate is a fun game. Uh, it it's steady. It's one of the only skate games that still scratches that itch of me not being able to skateboard anymore. Uh, it works. Todd, my bro runs our company and does incredible edits on his Android, and it blows me away. So again, I have really expensive. Well, I mean, decently expensive. Sorry, saw all the crap on my table. See how dirty it is. Anyway, I have a reasonably expensive. Well, I got Cyberlink Power Editor or some shit like that that I bought for my computer, and I like using my computer. It's the same thing I'm looking at right now, and I do my music in here. Everything's very comfortable. The phone just seems really tight, and a touch screen to do all my stuff. I'm so used to using a keyboard now. So, but that being said, my guitarist, he does some crazy shit with his Android, and that's really cool. Chris, I love Cannibal Corpse. They started in Buffalo, New York. Yeah, no shit, and then went to Florida. Um, Huge Cannibal Corpse fan. I don't think they have a new album. I think their last one's what still, it's at least a year old. That being said, I've seen them a few times, but I'd love to see them. Revocation, and there's another band playing with them, god damn it, tonight. And it's a really good band. I don't even want to look it up, but I should. Now, tomorrow I'm going to listen here, the Judas Priest with Queensryche, which it was originally Sabaton, and I'm more excited for Queensryche, even though I don't know who they are comparatively. All right, so Cannibal Corpse, they are playing with. Who are they playing tonight? Oh, Whitechapel. Yep, Whitechapel's sick too. And what's the third band? Shadow of Intent. Don't know Shadow of Intent, but Whitechapel is fucking pretty damn good. Revocation is fucking sick. Revocation, if you follow Ben Eller on YouTube, he's a much bigger entity than myself. I am not an entity, but he he takes fucking guitar lessons from the guys from Revocation, or one of the lead guitarists. So I mean, like, that guy's insane. Great bands. I'm not there right now. So everyone who's there, have fun, you dicks. Marty sent you a couple pictures, which with my new phone I can actually share them halfway decent. So I'm gonna do that in a bit. Artisan, good to have you with us once again. This is my only lighter at the moment. Is But my only lighter right now is the giant torch. So, and the torch doesn't have a fucking, the electric part doesn't light it on its own. Fucking thumb's broken anymore. So that works like 1 in 100. This has no fuel, but it has a spark. Oh no, there goes the spark too. This flint's just about dead. So, yep, that was the last one. So now I got no flint, but I got this one maybe. Does this one got flint? So I didn't feel like it's got. Nope. So now I got no flints and no nothing. I got actual lighters. I just gotta get those with my lazy ass. Leo, hey, how's it going? Indeed. Classic. Hey, my friend, it's party time. It is indeed. I just sparked up. Although today's like the first day I've been able to smoke. So on Wednesday I got really sick. Bad cold, bad nose, throat, sneezing. I'm still fucked, dude. I don't know if you can see it how much on the camera, but my shit's fucked. So I'm smoking very lightly. I can't really hit it very hard. And of all times, I'm like in the middle of doing vocals recordings. So the worst possible time. Big thank you to Kenzie for even reminding me I had a show tonight. Otherwise, I probably would have just forgot it. I had a bunch of shit I was doing. TV. That's always my first go to. Wait, that's always the first to go on my torches. Always the electric igniter. Yep, I've had like 3 of them. I think I still have another one in my emergency bag. Like literally like my bug out bag of like camping tools and shit. There's a one of these with what are these again? This thing rips, which I used to really kind of endorse this company. It's okay now. I'm ready to try a different company. They do give you a free replacement if it breaks. Like right now, I could send this in for a replacement, except for I don't have my fucking. This is the replacement for my last one, so I don't know how that would work. I don't think they'll replace your replacement. So you only get one replacement. So that's kind of weird. I mean, it's cool. I mean, so technically I've gotten 2 for the price of 1 because they did replace it. But they also replaced me with the smaller size. I had the bigger sized one. And they're like, yeah, we'll send your replacement right out. And they sent me this one. I'm like, all right, well, it's better than nothing. Stupid. Anyway, this thing rips. I need a new torch, is what I'm trying to say. Leo, I have the same struggle. I have one torch. I have one torch lighter in my whole house. Dude, that's how it goes. I fucking burn through lighters in this house. Me and my girlfriend. Fuck. It's still harsh as fuck. I got some throat coat tea. That's the stuff right there. It still needs some time to steep. I'll put that back. That's what's been getting me through a whole lot, though. Classic. Smoking some Vulcan BX1 strain. I like the name. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, though. I often have thought about growing Romulan. There's a bud called Romulan. It's usually Romulan crossed with something. No one grows the Romulan OG, which I would try and do just because of that. But just because I'm a huge Star Trek fan. That being said, I have in the past bought got a strain of Death Star, and there's another Star Wars named thing strain that I got, and it was strictly because at the time I was super into Star Wars, which right now not so much. Leo, I always have matches in my wallet. Smart, dude. In case I don't have a lighter. Yeah, it never hurts. Marty, these nights are so nice to smoke and hang out. It is. It's a big plus for me, especially like I said, I've been sick as fuck. So it's nice to just be able to smoke. To be honest, I've been really broke though, so I mean that's got to be a good thing. I haven't been smoking too much, but yeah, I feel like shit still. Uh, to be honest, I'm worried because I have to go to a concert with my mom tomorrow night and I can't cancel this concert. I've had tickets for this concert lined up for like 2 years. It's been canceled twice now because of the pandemic, and yeah, I can't do that again. So it's Judas Priest, Queensryche. I just saw who else it was. I don't know him, but yep, it's gonna be a fun night. My mom loves fucking Judas Priest. Judas Priest is pretty great. They're fun live still. 50 years later. Uh, oh, all right. So we are going to do a dab here in just a moment, get shit set. I'm thinking about spinning the wheel, but I might not just because I've been so goddamn sick. I might spin the wheel once just for fun. Uh, Marty, I was away. Did you see my pictures by chance? I wanted to see or hear what you thought. Let's go check those pictures out right now. Well, we got Marty and anybody else. I usually like pictures of weed and animals. So if you got cute little animals or cute little pot plants or something like that, go ahead and send them to. There you go. Hey, Mickey D. I've been wondering if you've been okay and been around and what's been up. Oh, I just smacked the kitty in the face with the keyboard. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Let's get you right there because you're just so perfect. All right, Mickey D. Hopefully all is well. Um, yeah, hopefully everyone's doing a little better than I am at the moment. I'm just sick as fuck. All right, so what we got? Instagram. There you are. Let's see. Ooh, 8. Ooh, there's some good stuff too. All right, so we are going to go through the whole list that Marty sent because it's pretty good. All right. Up, left, right. How do you? That's stupid. Stupid. They won't let you let me look at more than one at a time. But all right, Mickey D. Nada, bro. I've been around. Sorry, I haven't been able to make any shows yet. I have my daughter on Saturday nights. Well, there you go. Not always the easiest. All right, so first shot we got tonight from Mr. Marty. Oh, you can see the reflection a little bit in this one. Maybe this isn't the best one for looking at stuff. Maybe it's too shiny. Maybe if I go sideways. I don't think that'll help. But anyway, you can kind of see what's going on there. You just see a reflection of everything else as well. Huh. That's a shiny ass phone. All right, so got that one there. Look at the sunset meow. That's a little better. Let's get a little bit less. Good looking shot. Oh, what the hell? That is really good, dude. Look at that stars. Is that a long exposure on your phone? Yeah, you can see what I'm kind of seeing. See? That's the you're seeing see the anyway. Uh yeah, honestly, that's a great photo, Marty. That shit's dope. Here's another one. Those are turning out sick. I don't know if you're in the middle of nowhere and you're doing long exposures, but it looks way better on here too. They're not coming out quite as good here. Yeah, you can catch some hella stars. And the reflections fucking it up. See though, you can see the stars in there. sure if I turned off some of the lights, it wouldn't be doing so much. Leo, yeah, it's really dope. Yeah, that is dope. Like I said, it takes 4 minutes. Yes, see, that's a super long exposure. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, it's got to take a minute. Because I have a nice camera. It's actually right here. This is my, well, it's not a nice camera, but it is a decent camera. It's my T4i I've had for like, you know, 8 years, something like that, I'd say at least. Well, whatever. It was a couple years old, maybe like 6 years, 7 years. But this thing does do some good long exposures. I need a nice lens on there and it would do better. There's the puppy. We got a, God, she's fucking soaking wet. Why are you soaking wet? Is it snowing? Is it snowing? Is it snowing? I'm guessing it's snowing because she's soaking wet. All right. Oh yeah, I'm not done with the pictures either. I just took a break. So Nick, stars, all stars is out, and yo, hey, good to see you, Nick. Good to see this puppy. Good to see this puppy. Oh, you scared the cat right into the screen. You do that every time. You gotta go work to your chair, honey. Wanna come back? That works too. I know you hate it. I know you just hate it, and you want me right in the middle. All right, there we go. Kenzie, I also have a Canon T5i. Yeah, so mine's a T4. It's even older. I remember when I bought it, people still love the ones that were before the touchscreen. They all work very similar. And you know what I've learned mostly for the nicer shots? I mean, these are all like starter DSLRs. They're all relatively comparable, even these older ones, if you put a really nice lens on there. Because I had a nice lens on here at one point and it took great photos. Now I have the stock photo one and it's okay. So nice lens. That's one cool thing about cameras is you can upgrade your camera really easy that way. But I still love them. They work great. They are not good for video. So my other main camera, it's in the other room, is a G7X, which is a pretty good camera too. But neither of them take long videos like I would like to, without getting cracking the software and putting some magic lantern shit in there, which I'm not always that comfortable doing. But I'm at the point where I'm about to, just so I can take some really long photos and plug it in and do like time lapse and shit like that. I mean, you could do all that. So I don't know. Anyway, I would love to get into that. I've never been that into cameras. It's kind of like the same as cars with me because I can't afford it. I've never had the money to get into those things. Otherwise, I probably totally would. But cameras and cars and a lot of other shit will eat your money. Even, yeah. Anyway, Marty, I got a Canon as well. Leo, I have the same Canon T5i. Yep. See, I mean, they're popular and they work. They do the job. Almost every video you see that's not done on this. No, what am I using? An Anchor. I don't know how you say it. Anker, Anchor or Anchor uh, camera. This camera was actually pretty expensive, so hopefully it looks halfway decent. I'm always using my T4i or I'm using my G7X. I'm a big fan of Canon, although I'm willing to look at other shit. If I had money, I'd be into so much crazy shit. Fucking the anamorphic shit is fucking really dope or whatever. Artisan, hey, what was the first piece you ever had? Like a bong or a pipe? So, I mean, I used to make a bunch, right? But one of the first pieces I've ever had, somehow, some way, I actually have kept, and it's still around. Um, let's see. Um, I don't know where I put it. It used to be just up and over here, but it no longer is. Uh, I need to get my lighter. 1 second here. All right. Oh, there's a kitten. Oh, all right, that's better. All right. Yeah. Can't find it. Anyway, it's a little metal pipe I bought when I was like maybe 15 out of a fucking store. Uh, we were in Fort. No, we were in Greeley. My friend's cousin lived in Greeley, and there's a little tiny smoke shop, head shop, and we were just waiting outside in a car for some reason for them to do something like somewhere else. But there was a head shop right across the street from us, and finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go in there and fuck around, and just look in the head shop. Oh, there you go. There's a girl. So anyway, I'm like, I'm gonna go check out what's in this head shop. And at some point, I found a little pipe, and I'm like, it was like cheap. It was a metal pipe, the classic kind of metal pipe almost. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking buy it. So I fucking went up to the counter, and he's like, okay, $5 or $10, and I bought it, and I was so stoked because I'm like 15. I just went to a head shop and bought a pipe. And up until that point, I'd been making like little makeshift bongs and shit like that. Not long after that, uh, my mom bought me a bong. It was a really sweet bong. It was yellow, which I didn't love the color, but I do almost anything to have that bong back just because of how old that would be right now. It'd be like damn near 20 years old, So, yeah, I don't know. You guys, what were your first smoking utensils nowadays? Shit, some of them will be like a cart. But what? All right, let's see here. I am missing a bunch of stuff. And let's see here. What we got? Oh shit, Nick, getting updates from Ukraine since family is still there. That's kind of shitty. I have a camera. I have a camera with the time lapse, and Marty had. Wait, I saw something else. Oh yeah, Marty has a phone with time lapse. Are those Pixel ones? That'd be sick. I don't think I could put my phone down long enough to, you know what I mean? Like I'd end up needing it. I know I have like GoPro knockoffs, and my girlfriend has a GoPro, and those have time lapse features. But I don't know. I would love to do it, especially when I'm growing stuff again. To get those, I'd love to do time lapse shots of shit. Nick, much love to you, your family out in Ukraine. Seriously, hardcore. Uh, I don't even know what to say there, but yes. And then TV, I got one of those giant inflatable joints. Hey, I got to get one of those. Yes, these are fun. My band, I said when we were really rich. Right now, in my band, we have some just the typical beach balls, that we throw out because it's fun. I said one day when we're rich, we're gonna get those things and throw them out, like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? And have them like going around a bigger crowd, and yeah, people can probably steal them and keep them, but they're like $20 a pop or something crazy. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be when we're doing really well, huh? Marty, never tried the time lapse. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Although I have a bunch of shit I want to try it out. TBTV, classic mill pipe. Everyone has smoked out one of those at least once. Yep. Yeah, that's where I started. An artisan, that's a dope story. At the time, it was fucking mind blowing when I bought that pipe. You know what I mean? Because I was with my other friend. My friend, we're both way young, and I just randomly, I'm like, I'm gonna go in there and see what's up. And at the time, I looked a little bit older. You know what I mean? Like now, well, when I shave this off, I can kind of pull out being younger. Uh, my band's considerably younger than me. Most of them, 3/5 of them, are much younger than me. But when I'm shaved, I feel like I fit in pretty good. But with the beard, I start looking my age again. But yeah, that was an amazing time. And he looked really young, and just mind blown that worked. Kenzie, I smoked out of one once with my uncle, and I barely knew when I got lit. Oh wait, I smoked out of one once with an uncle. I barely knew when a light got canceled, when a flight got canceled in Pittsburgh. I had to crash at his place. That's funny. I read that terribly. It also, when I get shit, it moves on me a little, so it's a little hard to see. But awesome. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there, right? He's in his 50s. Hot. That's great. Uh, I've definitely smoked with some old timers. Leo, I still have my first glass pipe. I was 16 and my friend bought it for me. I remember getting so ripped with like half a bowl. It's funny how that shit works. I remember rolling joints and smoking them under a blanket and like clam baking myself out just because I was like that joint was like all I had, right? And like I'm gonna get as high as I possibly can off this one joint. Uh, Iron Dreams, biggest joint you've ever smoked. I have these. I'd say like personally, and I've done them quite a few. I have these guys here. I think I've done one for 420, maybe. Uh, but I got like at least six of these, or maybe four of these left because I've smoked two or three. Anyway, so these guys right here are these huge cones. Uh, they're like the size of my cat. Um, I've smoked a few of these for 420, and I've so like personally that I've packed. I think I've been at a party once where I hit one that was pretty big too, but I didn't roll that one. So I'd say these are pretty consistent. And it's like I forget how many grams it was. It was like good 14 grams or something crazy. So those guys are what comes to mind right away on the biggest joint I've smoked. Like I said, I feel like I've hit a pretty big one once too at a party when I was young too. It was like I was also probably a little smaller than I am now too. uh, let's see here. Missed one. All right, Nick. I broke the first pipe I ever used. Sad, dude. That I broke my first bong that my mom bought for me. Uh, like I said, not far after, and I can't remember. I think I took her to the place. I think that was the time where we took her to me. It was like me and my sister, and we're like, okay, you gotta say water pipe because it has a note on it's like it says water pipes only, tobacco use. And my mom's like, can I have that bong? That bong. He's like, you mean that water pipe? And she's like, no, I know what a bong is. I want the bong. The guy's like, no, stop saying that. It's funny. Anyway, I called it Photo O. Photo O was my first bong. Big yellow thing, and God, I'd love to have that back. Subaru Impressive. What's up, dude? Says yo man, and I imagine that goes to everybody as well. So yo everybody. Artisan. I've considered trying to make a gourd bong for Halloween, but I don't know how safe that'd be. If you watch, I've done it a couple of times, and I call them Dabo lanterns. But that's my personal take on it. And I was doing that shit before I saw it becoming all trendy. Like last year, or the year before or something, I saw fucking a bunch of like TikTok fucking people doing it, and it was everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know when I made. I didn't know of anybody making one, and I was pretty stoked on it. Not that no one has. In fact, the idea of making a bong out of a gourd is probably older than fucking any of us have could imagine. But I was making Dabo lanterns before anyone I knew. Kenzie, I'm sad we didn't smoke together in 2020. I'm coming again in October with the doggies. We should sesh this time. That would be great. I have a doggy, and we would love to have a doggy play date. That would be great. Uh, hopefully, we could actually eat indoors this time too. Not that actually I enjoyed last time too. Great time. I'm always down. My girlfriend is always down. The doggy is always down. So we'll make a good day out of it. That sounds like fun. Nick, I remember this struggle getting good weed and making it last. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I used to do whatever I could to make it last. In fact, even right now, smoking joints is being a little more plentiful, like smoking more than I have. I should be kind. Plus, I'm fucked. Artisan, my dad's no longer in the picture, and I don't talk to my brothers, but I remember seeing them hit a bong together. I wonder what they think if I knew I smoke in my adult years. Hey, you never know. Have you ever had a strain that made you feel like it was laced? Bad trip, bad time. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely gotten really stoned on strains. And you know what? I've gone from smoking pot like this in the dispensary and then smoking like pot that I grew myself. No one wants to see that cat. Uh, look at those beans, though. um, fucking cat. Uh, yes, you're just the cutest little kitty. Hey, well, right in the center. Lay down and go to the side. To the side. But what was I gonna say? Going from like dispensary weed to homegrown weed and smoking like a lot of it, I've like been like so high. I'm like, God, what does this dispensary pot even do? Come on, there you go, there you go. I like to see my people. Gotta say hello too. I gotta say hello too. But yes, I've definitely had that where I'm like, God damn, I'm almost tripping balls. When I go to my friend's house too, we get so fucking stoned, and he's got so much pot available. Oh, there's our girl. There's our girl. Everyone say hello to Phoenix. Oh, look at her. She's got her hand up. She's got her. She's like, no, get that shit away from me. She does not like pot. Yeah, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, she says. I don't like it. Anyway, so yes, I have. Let's go back up. What do we miss here? I try to read all of them if I can. TBT4 for 420 1 year. A couple of friends and I put down for some cheapo ounces and rolled an ounce and a half joint, and it took us an hour to roll it to roll it right. Yeah, those big ones are very those big cones I have. God, they make it a lot easier to do that. You just gotta put a chopstick or something in the middle, otherwise they get too packed. And lightly pack them. Don't fucking pack the shit out of them. Pack the with all joints. Pack it tight on the towards the bottom and looser as it goes up. Oh, God, blow my nose here. Hold up, Nick. My engine repair professor had a similar story. I don't know which one I was on, but sounds like a cool guy. I need to come out west sometimes. You should. You should. Yeah, and the baby Phoenix just left. Glad you're with us here tonight, Nick. Marty, I'm really thinking about going out. Oh, I'm really thinking about going out and doing a time lapse of the clouds rolling through. That would be a cool one. See, I want to do time lapses that are over like a week or so, like maybe even less. When mushrooms are growing, I mean, if you find where they're starting and put a time lapse, I mean, 2 days probably, and you got fucking huge mushrooms. But I wouldn't mind doing some pot plants and seedlings. I have a little seedling. One of my seedlings has made it, so I got one plant going. But that's all I need before I can start cloning it. Shit. Artisan. Oh, yep, the strain that makes you trip. I have, yes, indeed. Mackenzie, rude panda. I feel rude when she heard your name. She heard her name and she's like, now I gotta go back and just sit right in the camera. See what you see that? She knows. She knows very well what she does. She's getting stoned is what she's doing on accident. Got that weed going right in her face. Nick got the beans, yeah. And Kenzie says, hey, oh, Phoenix. Everyone says hello, Phoenix, wherever you went. There's Phoenix. The funny thing is, though, is Phoenix being around makes Panda jump up and hide Phoenix from the camera. So it's hard to see them both at the same time, but they're both there. It's crazy how literally at this point in time, not one moment of me being on this show, Panda isn't on the camera consistently. Like she knows. Like she as soon as these lights go on, she's very aware something is happening and she wants to be right there. Oh, oh, she's very excited for a treat that's not hers, and I feel really bad, so I'll give you a little tiny piece of it. What we got? Thanks. Look at the love-shaped biscuit. There we go. There's a little. Now everyone's happy. You don't like her biscuit? No. She's like, you just gave me a piece of a dog biscuit. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm so sorry, Panda. She looks very offended that I did that. Phoenix looks like she wants one more treat, though. Let's give her one more love treat. Oh! And the panda's there. All right. So, we go. Now everybody's happy. Now everybody's happy. Surprised Ziggy isn't fucking over here, man. All right. Yeah, we need treats just to kind of like. All right. Oh, you hear her crunching? Do you hear her tiny little crunches? All right. Ragon, Haddock. I hope I didn't miss too much. Oh no, just bullshit and touching base. Hopefully everyone's okay because I didn't ask. How is everybody this evening? Hopefully you are all well. I still feel like shit and I gotta go blow my nose, speaking of which, right now. If you will excuse me. There we go. Put a little cat bed there. All right. Whew. TB getting baked, debating on making some rosin and taking a dab. My buddy, I think he just sent me this shit. Is oh yeah, hey Marty, still with us, Marty? I forgot to share this adorable picture. Look at the picture. Look at that puppy. Look at that punim. That's a cute puppy. Look at that puppy. Look at the puppy. She's so jealous. We live in a society. How cute. Look at the cute puppies. Good pictures, Marty. And just to make everyone a little gel. Those take some good pictures. That's some crystally stuff too. Looks like some tasty nuggets. Oh, look at the panda here. Look at the panda. Little pup there. All righty. Who we got here? So, we got Nick. That kitty looks very content being in a bazooka. And he just commented the Ukraine's new secret weapon leaked. And this one might be a little hard to see. It looks like a soja. I'm guessing Ukrainian, which, man, I just, like I said, I don't even know where to start with that. All right, so who we got now? Photo. All right, so from Lunatic Frog, we got. We don't like that, do you? Let me buy. Let me buy. Look at that pretty photo, huh? Yeah, look at that. There's some purples and some pinks going on in that fucking room. All my pot looks pink, but I have the blurples in there, so all the lights kind of do it for you. Look at that. And looking pretty good. The cats just will not let me be. Hey, it's the mighty Low Knock. Just walked in from a hard day of work, he says. About to smoke. Smoking time. Hell yeah, dude. It is indeed. All right. Yeah, looks like we got some good stuff. And we got cats. Hey, those are not for cats. Those are dog biscuits. No dog biscuits for cats. All right. I'll give you some treats if you go over here. Look. how cute she is. Ah, why is that the cutest thing ever? All right. Anyway, Nick, it's my cousin outside of some place a couple of nights ago when they retook the airport. Darn it, kitties. Give me some room. Awesome. Like I said, more support. I'm definitely not pro. I'm just not pro war. And when that comes to being said, I'm definitely not pro oppressor fucking shit. So I'm also not politically up to date with everything. I can tell you what, I'm not rooting for Russia. All right. Artisan, gotta go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yes. There you go. Look how perfect you are there. You take up the whole table, but we're all good for it. Ziggy's gel. Ziggy's being a little jelly right now. Are you sure not being a little gel, Zig? But yes, well, that's awesome, Nick. And more support to him, dude. Leo, that's me. It's my first grow. Ah, that's awesome. Strains Buddha cane. That first one looks amazing, man. So, and Nick, the pick, I mean, I was guessing. God, these cats. These cats. What is with these cats? You are on my smoking table. Ah. Lonok just bought a half ounce yesterday. Hell yeah, buddy. Well, it's time to smoke a bowl or do a dab. I might spin the wheel. I don't know. They're kind of swarming me at the moment. I'll give you some treats if you go over here. You just walked by. You want one more dog biscuit? One more dog biscuit? Oh, way high. Way high. Oh, God, the animals are too much. I'm too much of a sucker for these guys. All right. Ah, Nick, animals eating is always a joy. I don't know why that is so fun for me too. Nick, basically they pushed back the Russian lines in we got a couple kilometers. Hell yeah. And still going strong. Like I said, so much support out there, dude. You know, crazy times. We have been in them for a while, and shit's really starting to hit the fan. And fucking, I don't know, man. Much support, dude. Much support. So, uh, do your pets smell like smoke? Do your do your pets smell like smoke? At first I was thinking, do they like the smell of smoke? But yeah, probably a little, right? Especially after I do one of these shows. You got some food on your face. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Oh, I just took a video of Paco eating lettuce while I was making dinner. So crunchy. Well, you gotta send it so we could share it on the Instagrams with everybody so everybody can see it. Although right now I can barely share my own self on my camera, on my own fucking podcast, on my own whatever live stream. Nick, I appreciate your support, bro. He'll appreciate it too. Definitely, yeah. Uh, like I said, I feel like I can't say enough, so I don't even know what to say. But yes, support definitely. Um, yeah, man, fucking, my heart goes out to everyone who's having to fight for their own fucking lives and fucking their shit's fucked up right now. I have been sick and busy and keeping myself quite occupied, and I've been quite out of touch, really. Uh, but you can't be out of touch enough to know a little bit of what's going on. And damn, I don't know. Fucking Russia's been on my not so favorite places list for a very long time, and not Russian people, but the Russian politics is just fucked beyond belief. in my opinion. And Putin himself is fucked. Anyone can make a good speech, but your actions dictate your policies and shit. And you can take something out of context that fucking Hitler said, and it might sound okay, but overall, again, it's what you do, not what you preach. And the guy's fucked. You know what I mean? He's so fucked. And he has been, and it's just crazy that it's gotten this far. But what you gonna do? Like I said, I kind of don't pay a lot of attention. Nick, you don't have to say anything more than you want to say, than you want people to stay safe. It's a very complicated situation, and overall, I'm a pretty what is it, like a pacifist or whatever. I really don't believe that war is ever the answer, and fighting is ever the answer. Literally, uh, I'm okay, and that's one thing where I'm like, I'm okay with like the UFC and shit like that because it's governed a little bit. And even if they wanted to fight to the fucking death, it's two people who chose it, wanted to, and they're enjoying it or whatever. But overall, I'm very anti-aggression, and that's a huge change from how I've been most of my life, which was not that way. But now I hold everyone in a very high regard. I don't even know how I feel about capital punishment. But once you start talking about protecting yourself and defending yourself, I mean, everyone has the luxury of morals, but those get taken away when you're forced into a situation that luxury is gone. So my goal in life is just to stay in a place. I don't think I'll be alive for too long. 50 years of peace is all I'm looking for. More than that, because I have a little nephew and niece on the way now too. Shit. So now I gotta actually care about the future of the world again. God damn it. Fucking thanks, my sister. Now I gotta care about the future. Uh, TB went and made some gorgeous golden goo. What are you pressing with? Are you got something in particular? My friend's looking for something new right now. He's got God, I was gonna look that up. Oh, my shoulder. It hurt. What is he looking at? He is looking at the Nug Smasher torch, uh, which I was just looking at them not long ago. Yeah. So my friend is looking at this beautiful guy right there. Yeah, there it is. Have a great up close view. There it is. Zooming out myself. But yeah, he's getting one of those, or at least I think that he's thinking about getting one of those, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know. I can't afford those. That one right there is like fucking $2,500 at least, and I don't even have $25. So, all right, but fucking super sick. TBTV, yeah, I'm super broke. No special equipment here, just the stuff I have around the house. That was the other thing is I've heard you can make some yourself that are pretty dope. But I really like the ones that press themselves, and you can do timers and fucking like preheats and shit like that. I follow a rosin pressing Facebook group, and some of the shit they come out with is just amazing. No matter what, that's a investment I'm gonna get as soon as I have some pot and some fucking money. Just because that's my favorite stuff, and I don't know. All in the future here. Nick, my thought process is if I get old enough, wait, is that if I get old enough, I should be able to do whatever. Hey, yeah, there you go. Uh, I think a lot of old people start feeling that way, rightfully so. Uh-oh, Kenzie sent you the Paco vid on Instagram. I must turn the sound up for maximum crunching. Oh yeah, I'll do that right now. TB, I love hash pressed into rosin. Hash in general. Yeah. Are you talking about some like dry sift or some fucking bubble hash? Some of the best rosin I ever had was from bubble hash that was squished. It was just insane. Phil Smokehouse, what up, Venom? What up, dude? We're about to check out a cute dog. Oh, and looks like I got some more from the old Nick. All right, so let's turn up the volumes. Doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. That's so cute, though. Eh. Nick, sorry I don't have any new Charlie pics. Oh yeah, I'll get to work on it. Yeah, how is Charlie? Ooh, swear to God, Instagram just shows me food I can't eat, and glass I can't buy, and fucking tattoos I can't get, and that's mostly it. That's pretty much all I watch, and weed that I don't have to smoke at the moment. So actually, Instagram is kind of a pain in the ass. As good as it is, I will admit that Instagram constantly shows me things that I will probably never have. And I'm like, well, that's just wonderful. That's what I need to make myself feel better about today. And when I get something really super awesome, I'll post it to Instagram, make someone else really jealous. Because that's the game we're playing, show and tell. Pretty much Instagram is show and tell on an adult level. That's why I like to have cute pictures of that lettuce jumping Paco. God, that's an adorable video. Uh, Cutest puppy pie. I'm such a sucker for animals in general. All right, Nick still darts around 50 miles an hour across the townhouse when I get home, and he's probably 14 by now. Hey, little dogs make it a long time, dude. Fucking this guy's 19. He's got to be 19ish. Glory. He's running strong, dude. He's doing well. He's doing good enough to spin the wheel of dabs. Oh god, if it's a big shitty one, I'm not doing it. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully it lands on Rose, the one that's already on the table. Seven of 10. Uh yeah, why not? It's not that bad. He is a good kid. So now is a good time for anybody to grab their joints, bongs, dab rigs, whatever you're smoking at them. Both those kitties are on the same chair because you're so cute. All right, and I will fill up some water on this guy. We'll take a dab without breaking it, which is really hard because I am running out of room in here. All right. 7 of 10 is my favorite from the collection. Super awesome bong. I've actually been watching some Voyager, Star Trek Voyager. You can probably hear it in the background. So this bong it has extra meaning when I named it like fucking forever ago. Super cool piece though. Lonox got the joint lit mainly because of Star Trek, says Nick. Yeah, not only is it Star Trek. Oh man, it's a horrible sound. Sometimes when it hasn't been done in a while, it's like fucking glass on a chalkboard. But yes, nerdy name. Anyone who even understands the name of this bong gets a lot of nerd points in my book. So let's get some water in it. No one else would ever know. Yeah, I haven't seen it. So. All right. Oh. uh, let's see here. What happens when I'm gone? Uh, Leo, I'll take a small hit, but I'm trying to slow down on weed because I don't appreciate it as much as before. I'd rather smoke once a week and really like it than every day, all day. Yeah, that's how I've heard some people. That was it. Terrence McKenna used to say that's how people should smoke weed. He used to say that's not how I do it, but that's how people should. He's like, do it like once a week and do it as much as you can. uh, I I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a tolerance break, but I usually do that forcibly because I'm broke. Like right now, I'm on a little bit of a tolerance break because I got no money. So when that ends, it's gone. Kenzie, Ziggy says this is my show now. No shit. Uh, Nick, I have a midget bong and it's amazing. Is it just a small bong, or I'm hoping that's the name of it? I don't know. Ziggy Wiggy. Ziggly Wiggly. He definitely is. Now Panda's judging us all from afar. Is that what she does? Is that what you do when I'm not here? Is that what you do? Do you judge everybody from afar? Yes, you do. Meow. She hates it. She hates it. She's so mad that I'm petting her and trying to get her out of the camera. Hey, that's fine. As long as I'm there, I'm willing to share the camera with you. Isn't that good? Nick, it's a cat rotation for this stream. Yeah, no shit. They're just fucking spinning it in and out. Like I said, it's been actually really hard to do this show with the amount of cat action going on. She has officially taken over the show every time. But if you like watching this cat flicker her ear around, something in your ear. There you go. There you go. Then this is the show for you. Hey, hey. Yeah, you know, you're not supposed to do that. All right. Nick, it's just a small bond, but it hits super dense clouds. Sometimes the small ones, I've said this, especially with dab rigs, the tinier, it's not even the size of the bong, although that does make a difference. Cools down ever so slightly as it goes up and hits you. But definitely the amount of water it's got to go through really cools down the dab rips uh, and the bong hits. But if you add too much area and too much water, you can't pull as hard. So there's this fine line. Uh, I really wish I made bongs and pipes and shit because I'd be able to play with that more rather than trying to buy a bong that hits differently, you know? And especially nowadays, most people buy them off of, I don't even know, Instagram or some shit. So you can't really smoke out of them first. Let's get that poured out first, huh? And TB, I have a nice wide-based beaker bong, and it stacks up some big clouds real well. I think I mentioned this last week, but I am inheriting my siblings' old bongs because they're not smoking anymore. Out of bongs, anyway, for sure. And her friends' bongs, and there's got to be like 20 fucking pieces or something in that between them all. So little pipe, like little bubblers, and like all different size bongs, pretty much. Guys, you're fucking killing me. That thing is hot. Fuck. I love you guys. I really, really do. But you are just too much. Too much. Yes, you are too much. Nick, Panda loves the camera, it seems, looking for a good agent and acting opportunities. Yeah, no shit. I just wish you would share the camera a little bit better. Leo, facts. The level of water in a bong rig really is changing the function and how well it hits. Huge. Um, fuck. Just to safely take a dab, I gotta fucking get the fuck out of here. There's like 10. I hope you find them. They're hidden everywhere. All right. Changing the function and how well it hits. Yes, water, how much water it goes through. And really, recyclers are sweet. Uh, who was it that showed their dope ass piece they got last week? We were looking at that. It was a hefty price tag. It was like $850, but it looked like it functioned great. And I think recyclers are really good. I like their function because there's no super tight openings that you got to pull through or nothing like that. Normal bongs with just one down stem. This one here has a lot of problems because you're pulling it down, it kinks here, curls through, and then somehow it just always plugs in this really overly convoluted uh, fucking percolator, which I've never seen one quite like this percolator. It's like double layered. It looks neat, but it functions like shit. It's really hard to pull through. Like it's hard to get started, and then once it goes, it kind of like it's like you build it up and then it pops through. And then I don't like it when it actually is going. It doesn't feel. It's hard to smoke out of, to be honest. And I always look. I'm like, where are you plugged? And I'm like, there's a little bit of buildup in here, but that does not it's just too much. And then to go all the way through and up and around, it's so fucking dirty in there. It's kind of gross. But we're gonna take a dab anyway because I don't think it's gonna matter because I'm sick. Fun fact: Russia has lost well over $3 billion in military equipment in the last week. Yeah, fucking and with all this shit, I mean, hey, dude, fuck off. You're gonna burn yourself. Okay? No, cats, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not. I don't want to burn you. I love you to death, cats, but you're. I swear. I just don't want him to fucking jump into the dab rig. Ziggy's done it. He's jumped into the torch when I'm torching, and I was able to get it out of the way, but he lost some whiskers. No more treats. No more treats. You guys have done fucked up the treat situation. All right. Where we at? You guys are killing me over here with your cuteness. Killing me with cuteness. All right. Cheers, everybody. Here's to being killed by cuteness. Yeah, Zig, what do you want, man? Fuck. Uh, Leo says, dumb cats. No, they're not dumb. They know exactly what they're doing. He's like, oh, you're going to feed me if I get on the table and you want me to get off? Well, I guess I'll just get back on the table. This whole thing equates treats to them. Nick, cheers and ears, Jay, he says. Cuteness is our greatest asset, my friends. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. I'd be lying if it doesn't get me through most of my day. How about you lay down or sit down or just let me scooch you like that? There you go. There you are. All right. All right, let's relight this since it took so damn long to try not setting cats on fire. All right. Guess I'll light it over here just to be safe. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, I don't understand this thing. It's always fucking plugged. Somehow, somewhere, and I don't honestly ever understand where. Like, it's almost unsmokable, and I don't get it. Because you can't really see where the problem is coming from. Kind of fucked up is what it is. It's like completely plugged, which I don't get because it's pretty clean. I mean, it's dirty in the sense that it doesn't look good, but I physically can't see where it's plugged. It's the most fucking baffling bong of all time. Like, what the fuck is your problem? It's got to be right there, but I don't see it. I really don't understand. Is it right there? Is it so thin this way? Sorry, I am seriously confused. This bong is plugged, yet I can see every opening open. So the only thing I can think of is there's a little tiny spot right at the end. Nick, next piece, I guess. Yeah, no shit, but I'm genuinely confused at how it can be plugged and I can't see where. Okay. Maybe I'm just looking at this wrong. That's what it is. Okay. So, problem is there like teeny pinhole sized percolators. Looks like it has big giant ones, but it does not. This is one of the dumbest percolators I've ever seen in my whole life. Okay. So, interesting bong has to be cleaned again, which I should just do right now. I'm just gonna pour some rubbing alcohol and we'll just leave it. Well, all right. That thing sucks. Let's get some rubbing alcohol in it. There we go. Here we go. And wow, at least get that out of there. But yes, is right. Time for a new bone. Oops. Hopefully I don't Just break this one. I got no room in here anymore. Oh, it sucks. All right. The room is officially getting cramped. The panda is officially. Whoa, panda! Why don't you? How about I pick you up? And yeah, shit right in my. God, no, she's not having it. Well, all right. There we are. She's far too precious. Alrighty, let's put those there. No more dog biscuits. All right. All right. You can look at them if you want. Marty, I've got a Dr. Dabber Switch. I've wanted to try one of those. They're pretty nice. I just can't afford them. I joined the forum on them too to check them out. You want to try them? Come check those out. There you go. Check that thing out. Yeah. Anyway, finally. Yeah, you can look at them. You can't have any. That's what's in there. Here, there we go. Finally got a little bit of space back. Oop, as I break everything. All right, Marty, I got a Dr. Dabber Switch. I want to order a new glass piece for it, though. I want to try something real wild. Maybe save up and see. Maybe I'll save and see what Mike Tuna will make or something like that would be a dream. Would be cool, man. I love really nice glass, and I'm shocked that I don't have any really nice glass. But I can't ever afford it. I'm just broke ass, is what it comes down to. Panda cat. Yeah, you just missed Panda being a cat. Are you eating that whole cookie over there? You are a mad woman. All right, well, whatever. She just ate a whole fucking dog treat. Whew. Panda cat treats. Yeah, no shit. Uh, Marty, it also works with Bud. Yeah, I've seen that. I've heard it's not quite as great with Bud, but you could totally vape with it. And there's different settings. And it seems like most of the people who have problems just don't mess with the settings and don't play around with it enough. I'm gonna finish this dab that I never got to fucking take before she ends up right back on the fucking chair again, right on the table again. Anyway, thanks everybody for bearing with me. Although personally, I think the cats are more entertaining than myself. I just can't do a dab or even smoke hardly when they're up on the table. It is already 10:30 where I'm at, so we got a late night for me. Normally, I'd be in bed right now. Or getting ready for bed. Nick gonna head to bed himself. Everyone's heading to bed. Yeah, I okay. Need to just move a little to the right or left. Okay. There, right there. Okay. That's not your spot, sweetheart. I can't have you there all the time. Nice cats, bro, Budsville. Yeah. What cats? You mean you can see cats in this show? What are you talking about? Panda cannot be governed. No. And she can't be held. Like, I can pick her up for a second and that's it. God damn it. But she's making everything very difficult. And she's enjoying it. Which is okay. I have no problem. It's just I wish I had a little more room on the table for her and to be in the shot, just not in the center and literally the back of her fucking ass just fluffing up the whole screen. I like it when she lays down a little bit, but also doing dabs and cats isn't exactly the best mix. But Panda Cat, cheers, Budsville, and cheers indeed. I got a couple myself. Yeah, no shit. Marty, it's 11:30, but I got, but I rather smoke my butt out of a pipe, and I'll use my Dr. Dabber for my wax. See, that's why I've heard a lot. Hey, Kenzie, it's 11:30 here too. Yeah, so you guys are an hour later than I am. So what am I bitching about? Cheers to all you fine people. I'm going to fucking throw everything on the floor. First off, let me start with that. But when I'm done throwing it on the floor, I'm going to just smoke a bowl because these cats are fucking right here. And I don't know what you want, Ziggy. How about you? See, Ziggy is very pliable. I can just pick his ass up and set him down. And he's like, all right, whatever. Panda, she is a princess and cannot be told what to do at any point in time. And if you do, she'll do the exact opposite. That being said, that's why she's like fucking bewildered when I get up and like move her. She's like, what? You literally let me do whatever I want whenever I want. What are you doing? Well, you're starting to get a little older, Panda, and you're starting to learn. That being said, I literally bought this bong for the cat. It's the Panda bong. It's got a tiny little crack in it that I put in it. Other than that, good stuff. They want the special catnip. Well, they've definitely had some. God damn it, Ziggy. You just are relentless, aren't you? Now, the cool thing about, again, Ziggy is he will just chill right here in my lap and be a good kitty. Oh, this guy is just happy to be in be here. Jesus just woke up from a long dab nap, Venom. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't know what time it is where you guys are all. How's it going? I'm good. I'm just battling the cats for fucking a little bit of spot on the fucking camera. You want to let me be on camera? Oh, you guys are killing me. You guys are absolutely killing me. You guys are killing me. Cats are cats, though. If I want them to be on camera, they won't fucking get on camera to save my life. But anyway, we are doing some panda. Hey, Panda Cat. It's the Panda Cat. It's the Panda Bong. So, got our Panda Bong up and going. Some of that excess out of there. There we go. All right. Cats on Camera featuring Venom. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Budsville. Anymore, that's pretty much it. Recording from the vault, very nice. This was a cheapo I found on DHgate and then ordered it, and then this part was a little funky. It just doesn't fit right, so I told them about it, and I got a discount on top of it. So I got it for very cheap. I got it for like maybe 40-50 bucks at the most, like probably cheaper. So and then I was never really happy with how it was as a dab rig, and I was using a torch, and this is very close to here, and I was stoned or something, and I don't know how or what. I didn't notice, but I fucking hit the flame onto the fucking bong, and I heard it crack, and I'm like, fuck. I was expecting a piece to just come flying off of it, but there is a very minor crack. I don't even think you'll be able to see it if I show you it too. Can you kind of see it? I can't. Anyway, there's a tiny crack in the head right here. I mean, it's so light that it takes close inspection to find it. I also had a cool Panda carb cap that came with it, but again, I was never happy with it as a dab rig, and I had it in the back just sitting right here. And I needed a tiny bong because I'm fucking sick. And I have like these huge bongs, and I'm like, yeah, I need something small. And I hadn't got the ones that I just inherited or whatever quite yet. So I'm kind of in between. And I looked, I'm like, you know what? This might be perfect. And I had this like matching bowl even for it. So just all worked out. There's the kitty again. All right. As long as I can even see people, I'm happy. That's a dope piece, says Jesus. It's definitely very enjoyable. I have a Yoshi rig. Some of those, there is one of the Yoshi inside of a. I don't know. There's some cool Yoshi ones. The egg Yoshi ones, where there's like little Yoshi inside of the egg. That's some fucking hardcore shit right there. Those are dope. I forget who makes those. Marty, my cat has some crazy orange stripes and pretty chill sometimes. She's got almost every color in her. She's got black and orange and gold and fucking like silver and gray. Somewhere on her body, there's like a little bit of everything, but I don't even know what she is. She's all stripy. She's a cool cat. All I can see is Panda, and that's panda abuse, bro. I know. I'm trying to move her or touch her. I feel bad. Yeah, there's pandas and what's funny is I never really got into pandas before I had this cat. And the funny thing is you think that the cat's name was Panda. Why isn't she black and white? Her actual name is Pandora, and Panda's just short. So we'll live with it. Anyway, cheers everybody. We are smoking on some glue ball. Some of the old glue ball. Oh, I mean the panda bong with the cracked head. Yeah, that panda abuse. Uh, I know. I kind of felt bad about that, but you know what? So that being said, end of that whole story. It kind of sucked as a dab rig. I got it for super cheap. I cracked it, but you can't really see it. Uh, Also, the water kind of just stagnates in here, so I always want to like constantly like refill it and stuff. But it makes a pretty good little bong bubbler for pot. So I'm vaping on a cart of Acapulco. God, I can't fucking talk right now. Anyway, oh well, they finally got the dogs in the other room, and everyone's heading out. There, Acapulco, Acapulco. I don't know. I know the word, I just can't say it. Why I chose to be a fucking vocalist, I will never know. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Let's actually smoke some weed and do a dab now. Let's do all those things before those cats come running back here as fast as they can. Cheers indeed, everybody. I do like the little rig. I'm not gonna lie. He's a cool little guy. So fun. Low knock cheers. Everyone cheers. Usually I swear by this throat coat tea. I swear it's not as strong or something as it used to be. I just let a tea thing just go in there forever. Yeah, redo. Yeah, thank you, Kenzie. Let's do a few redos, huh? Hey, that's all right. I could care less. Uh, oh, I will say that ripping any bong right now kind of hurts, but I'm getting better. I've been sick since Wednesday, so I mean, really feeling all right. I feel like you don't get to see how cool the bong is for the most part unless I hit sideways. I'm making 1 a.m. nachos right now. That's pretty hilarious. Is it 1 a.m. where you're at? Kenzie, when's your surgery? You just reminded me. I just need to fucking call them again and be like, "Hey, how's shit going?" Kenzie, dope buds. What's some dope buds? But put on my I actually have. Yeah, fuck. I'll put it on this thing. Put it on here. There we go. So sorry, you just reminded me of something. I just put a note for tomorrow on me. Lonok's cooking some Italian sausage patties. Yeah, I know it's about that time. Normally, like I said, I'd be going to bed right about now or getting ready to here in like 20 minutes or so, which is about to be 11 for me. And then I get up at like 7 in the morning. So, not my favorite. But anyway, I don't work tomorrow because I'm sick as fuck. And yeah, hopefully all is well. Um, because I got to go to a concert tomorrow. And I am getting better. This is the best I've felt in a while, and I still feel like shit. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Kenzie, surgery. My surgery. I got the heart cleared at least for the surgery, even though my heart's not in a good spot. Uh, I just have like fucked up triglyceride levels. I have a hole in my heart. There's excess fluid around my heart. One of the fucking valves isn't functioning very good, and I'm also my vitamins was just my vitamin D was really low. So like the combination of everything was going on. I wasn't doing so good, even which is crazy because I've been feeling about the same as I've always felt. So whatever, not great, but so hopefully I start to feel better. I'm now taking prescription pills for the rest of my fucking life, as well as like vitamins and shit like that daily, and aspirin. So over the counter shit, prescription pills. So I went from no pills at all, zero, to like a shit ton. I'm not psyched about it, but it's not the worst thing in the world, you know? It's financially is the biggest shitty part about it. Is it costs like it's an at least an extra $100 a month in pills, and that's if everything works. Ah, shit, Frankie. Hey, man. Sorry I'm late. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too. Leo, that sucks. Yes, it does. If you're talking about all the crap I'm talking about, so my heart's all fucked. But they said I can get my surgery. Surgery. God damn, I can't talk. My sugary should be fucking. God damn it. Should be at the end of this month or the early next month. Courage. Oh wait, Leah. Remember to eat healthy. Most doctors won't tell you this, but it's the most important. And courage. But yeah, I've had to eat better, which I didn't eat terrible, but so I can have right now I should eat no saturated fats. I should eat no what's the other thing? No saturated fats and no god damn it, I'm stoned. I can't think of it. Definitely no saturated fat. Oh, refined sugars, which that one's a bitch. That's in like everything. So no, I really shouldn't eat any of that shit. And then I should go on intermittent fasting. God damn it, can't talk. Fasting for a long time. Uh at least a couple I have 3 months to try and get my triglycerides down with the prescription I'm on now. If that doesn't work, I need some water. I'm not talking right. If that doesn't work, I'm on to the next round of prescription pills, and those get really expensive. The ones I have now are actually pretty much completely covered by Medicaid. So as long as I'm as broke as I am, I should be able to get them for relatively cheap. And then with the vitamins and with everything else, it's like 100, it's like 120, 150 bucks. It's doable. It's manageable. So they warned me. They're like, hopefully this shit works, dude. They didn't quite say it like that, but they said, hopefully this shit works because if this doesn't work, the next set of prescriptions you're gonna need to take are a lot more expensive. They're like the next ones, God, what were they? They're like 300 bucks a month or something like that. And they're like, and only so much covered by a thing. And they're like, and they're like, and really the ones that work the best, she said, they're like, they're arguably one of the most expensive prescriptions you can get. And they're like, it's 850 bucks, 800 roughly dollars a month for this prescription. And she's like, I don't know how much Medicaid covers. And I'm like, dude, even if they cover half, $400 a fucking month for my heart for the rest of my fucking life. I'm like, or at least for the next 30 years, because that's all they give me before I'm gonna probably need to work on. I'll be pretty old by then, so whatever. But yeah, so the heart thing. Hopefully, I need to really buckle down and work on that because I can't afford to get those higher prescriptions. So I have to come. But my the problem is my triglyceride level was so high. It was like 10 times what it should be, or like at least 5 times, 8 times what it should be anyway. And I'm like, well, can I exercise and work that shit off? Can I like exercise and eat, right? And they're like, so no. They're like, yes, obviously do that, but they're like, that won't work on its own. Yours, like you couldn't, it's just too high. It's too fucked up. You can't fix it that way. And I'm not that out of shape and I'm not that heavy and I don't eat that bad. So it's not necessarily a food, weight and exercise. The first thing I said, so your triglyceride level should be anywhere healthy. Like if you're super healthy, it's like from 50 to like 100. 120 is like where like that. 100, I think, is the average. Look at this puppy. Look at this puppy. So your triglyceride level shouldn't get like over like 100. And once you're like 120, you're like highs. You know what I mean? 150. It's like okay, you're really should be watching it. So my triglyceride level was at like 500. 500. So 10 times what a super healthy person is, and like 5 times what an average person is, and 4 times what fucking a person who is on the risk factor is, right? So not good. And I'm like, well, fuck. First thing I said was like, I haven't worked out in like 2 years because I've been hurt. It's been a while. It's been a minute. And I'm like, is that what it is? And oh, and I'm like, and I've kind of eaten, fell off the wagon eating for a while. And they're like, no, dude. They're like, you couldn't get your triglycerides that high if you just tried. Like, if you sat there and just ate all the shit that you wanted for like a year, your triglycerides probably wouldn't get that high, is what they were implying. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And they're like, and if you diet and exercise at peak efficiency, they're like, if you can get in great shape and eat a healthy diet, like what we're telling you, zero saturated fat and zero refined sugars. That alone is huge. Like if you do that, you can cut off like 14% of your triglycerides, which would be like, fucking like nothing. I'd still be in the 400s or some shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, that's not good. So yeah, yeah, keep an eye on that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, Jesus, drink a lot of water with yellow lemon, clears clears the lines right up, and you have to exercise, lift weights. And you're absolutely right, Jesus. You should get another doctor and get an option on surgery, for a second option. Surgery is drastic. So the surgery I'm getting is on my shoulder, and they're saying they're not going to do a heart surgery because apparently still the risk of dying on the table is still higher than me having he said that I definitely need a second opinion. You're not wrong, but not for that reason. It's because my fucking cardiologist is a big fat fucking piece of shit. Yes. So, I mean, he's fucking looks like not in great shape, and he's fucking just a big guy. Well, he's a dick, is what he is. It's not so much what I mean? That's what it comes down to. I don't like his attitude. He doesn't look like he's in good health. He's like unshaven. He's like stubbly. He's a big guy. He comes in wheezing, not wearing a mask, and I'm like, "You're my cardiologist, dude? Really? Fuck, man, that's not good." And he basically said, like, "Yeah, your heart's fucked. I give you 30 years. You're all right, though. You made it this long." And I'm like, "You're fucking." He's like, "You made it 30 years. You'll make it 30 more on this heart. It'll run you." And that's before he ever did blood work. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I gotta get a second work. But anyway, so he okayed the surgery on my shoulder. They wouldn't even let me get fucking surgery on my shoulder because my heart came up as something fucked up. That's when I went on this whole endeavor. I was supposed to be healed up by now. God damn it. Anyway, that being said, I will get a second opinion. Fuck that guy. And I like lemon with water. I just enjoy lemons intensely. So that's a good way to do it. Leo, Jesus, my grandfather is a singer and only drinks room temp water because he says it's better for the throat, and he's still talented as fuck. Fresh isn't bad, but not ice cold. Uh, I do like me some cold ass water, but I am a singer and I am trying to watch what I do to my throat anymore. Not, it's funny. It bums me out that I wasn't more active in my 20s and stuff because I felt like I could do anything and still fucking sing and be okay. But now I'm getting older and I've gotten sick in the last couple weeks. I'm like, God, I just would do anything not to fucking feel like crap. And I'm really thinking about drinking teas and fucking, what to put on my throat. So pick pick a spot here. Look how close you are. Not you, Felix. Come on. You're already scaring her. It's tough. All right. Uh, yeah, I do like me some ice cold water. You should get another doctor for a second opinion. You bet your ass. Hey, Budsville. I'm glad you had the day off. Gave you some time to hang out with us. No shit, a lot longer. Uh, I wish it wasn't because I was sick as fuck, but that's how it goes. You okay over there? Everyone messing around. Ugh. All right. Let's see here. Uh, Jesus, even more of a reason to get a second opinion and get out of there. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm not going back to that cardiologist as soon as I'm done with the surgery. The one thing though is that guy seemed like he didn't care, so he's like, "Yeah, surgery, go get it, fine." So I'm gonna get my surgery, and then I'm gonna go and start talking to someone who's decent. His nurses are okay, and the people who work with him are okay, but he sucks ass. Budsville, at 20 people, feel invincible. Uh-oh, 20 people did what now? Frankie, I hope you can get your heart healed. We need you around, dude. Yeah, no shit. And it just sucks because I've always noticed that I'm a lot easier winded than I like. Like it takes me months and months of working out to get to a point where I'm like, okay, now I can like run decent amounts and shit. You know what I mean? And even as a young kid, I've never been out of shape. But I'm like, I feel like I always had to work harder for a lot of things, uh, mentally and physically. I just feel like I've always been a step behind everybody. I'm like, I'll get it. I just had to work really fucking hard at it. Like when I got into shape, I wouldn't. It takes me a long time. I have a very slow metabolism, so it took a long time to even get down to this weight and shit. And that's why I'm kind of like, really, my heart's fucked up. I thought for sure is because I'd like let myself go. And I'm like, and they're like, no, dude, you're fine. All right, whatever. But I do need to start getting back into good health. Fucking, I've been hurt a lot too. What's crazy is if I never got hurt, I never would have gotten told I couldn't have the surgery, or I wouldn't have needed the surgery. If I didn't need the surgery, I never would have realized that I was all fucked up. So it's funny how things all work out. Budsville, I know, huh? Hopefully you feel better soon. Yeah, and that's a big thing. My shoulder will be great to get taken care of, and then the heart is another thing. That right now, I'm doing everything I can. It's about a lot of it's about me. I have to really work on diet and exercise because if it only can do 15%, or 14, which is a kind of a weird number they gave me. It only cuts off 14%. Hey, that's 14%. That's a start. And then if the medication does another 30% or something, then now we're rolling. And then, and then the vitamins, supplements do another something. I'm trying to get it going really hard. So I feel like it is a little bit up to me, and hopefully I can get it together. I don't know. But oh yeah, Jesus, gonna join you for some dabs, then hit the weights for to digest this food. Sounds good. So you were right about what you said earlier. So I told him, I'm like, so should I be doing? I'm like, I do a lot of like walking and cardio, and I'm like, I've always known to do that because I've always known something's wrong with my heart, even when I didn't get the prognosis from the doctor that I thought would correspond to what I knew in my heart. My intuition was telling me. So um I have always been encouraging. They're like, you know what? To get your triglyceride levels down, they're like, cardio isn't what you want. You actually need to start turning fat into muscle, and the best way to do that is to lift, do some lifting and weight training in that sense. So I've been trying to get super lean, but they're like, it's not just about getting lean; it's about building muscle. Will actually help you with that triglyceride level. So I do actually need to start pumping some fucking iron, but then I have a fucked up shoulder, so it's this weird thing where I have to build muscle. Pretty much I gotta get my shoulder taken care of, and then I gotta start getting back into health and just rehabilitate it. I'm gonna be on 5-pound limit for 3 months, so it's like, well, what am I gonna do? So it's been fucked up. A bit of a dilemma, I guess you could say, but good on it. Budsville, when you're age 20, oh, we all felt unstoppable. Yeah, at 20, people feel invincible. Okay, I thought you meant at 20 people, you start to just feel invincible. No, like, I hope you're playing video games, Budsville. No, I'm just joking. Then you hit 30. It was 23 is the first time I started feeling old, and then 33 was a confirmation of it. 43, I'm sure, will be a laugh at the 23, and so on and so forth. So, Budsville, no more McDonald's. No, no, no more fast food at all or anything like that for me. Swimming usually helps cardio or jogging. You'll probably still need some assistance from medicine. I was told I'm probably going to be on medication for the rest of my life now on this. So, which sucks. They're like, even when you get that shit lowered, the fact that you're prone to do this, you're probably going to need something to keep you at a lower level forever. Which I'm just glad I haven't felt any major side effects or anything because all of the pills you take have side effects. So I'm like, well, I know that's stupid to think, but I think of shit like that. I hate taking pills. So swimming, I'd love to go swimming, but between the fact that my hair takes like an hour and a half to fucking dry and I don't go into bleach because it fucking makes my hair feel and smell like shit, I can't stand it. I know people with dreads who don't care, but I do. I don't like it. So I have a swim cap, but it's a weird thing. I love swimming, haven't done it. Not a great swimmer in the sense that I haven't done it in years, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I love swimming. Terrified of the ocean, but I love it at the same time. What are you gonna do? I had pneumonia for in my bloodstream a while back and had heart palpitations. Uh, he said, "I hope I'm playing a video game." Yeah, no shit. Maybe you can get some sort of government help for the expensive meds. And then, yeah, I never thought about the hair. Yeah, the hair sucks though. It's cool hair, but it getting it wet's a bitch. Uh, oh, Frankie, you near the ocean? Sea salt water is great for the dreads. No, and I know, and I'd totally go out into the ocean with this, and I'll go into lakes, and I'll go into places of just no bleach, no fucking bleach water. No, and I'm not anywhere. I'm in Colorado, so I'm nowhere near. But I'm like an hour and a half, hour or so from hot springs. But then I go there and I'm there. I'm like, oh, there's an indoor heated hot spring that's all natural water. But I walked in there, I could smell it. I'm like, you guys put bleach in there too, huh? They're like, yeah. I'm like, so it's not really circulating. It's just a pool that you use water from the hot springs. It's okay. And it's hot, but I'm like, I don't. I still have yet to find a good natural place to swim year round in Colorado. I also don't try too much. Jesus, push-ups are also great as well. Is also wait, push-ups are great. Also as well, always pace yourself. Yeah, so the thing of push-ups, I don't think I could do like more than 2 push-ups right now just because my shoulder is literally what's fucked up. That's what got me into doing the thing. But yes, I need to get some push-ups and I need to get I need to get fucking a bunch of shit. Like I said, it's gonna be hard. I'm fighting 2 battles, unfortunately. The shoulder really does fuck up my exercising. Uh-oh. uh, Jesus, eat a few pieces of fruit after meals always help with digestion. Yes, fruit's just good too. And like I said, I can't have refined sugars, so or I'm not supposed to have refined sugars with the heart thing, so I need to do fruits for my sweets. Would be a great way. Budsville, hot hot bleach springs, right? Yeah, fuck that place. Kyle, smoke the niffler. Kyle, the niffler, the niffler. I should, even though I'm not feeling well. I'll do a dab out of the niffler just for you. Since oh, well, it is still on there. Ah, Phoenix is scared of the sound. Jesus, stay away from bananas, mangoes, coconuts, avocados, plain potatoes. Sweet potatoes are good. Well, Jesus, why am I staying away from those things? Just because they're high in like sweets. Uh, Kyle, I missed rehearsal tonight. You owe me. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't even gonna do this show, but people were nice enough to hit me up and tell me to get my ass on there. I'm sick as fuck, bro. I can't be singing. I shouldn't even be dabbing. I'm barely dabbing or smoking. But yes, yes, I did miss rehearsal. But speaking, so everybody, Mr. Kyle Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, the bass player for Condemned to Burn. So good to have you with us, my friend. Yeah, yeah. I did work on mixes. That's all I've been doing tonight. Working on mixes, uploading things that I can't talk about. Although this is a special. Yeah, everyone say hi to Kyle Morgan. Hello, bassist. Yes, he's a bassist, so don't get too excited. But no, I'm just joking. Bassist isn't. As a bassist myself, I take offense to my own joke. I'm gonna try and dig out the nippler here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we might not. Well, let's see here. The nippler has been out of commish for a minute. Oh, so someone knocked over the nippler. I won't name names. I don't know if it was her. I think it was Ziggy. But somebody knocked over the nippler. Oh, it's got something stuck to the bottom to it, too. Some hash paper or something. And there's a broken fucking dab tool in there. And it's super fucking, like, stuck in there. So I have to, like, warm it up and get it out of there. So, yes, that is the nippler. And as you can see, there's a bunch of nipples all over it. But yes, everyone say hello to Kyle. Yeah, Condemned to Burn. I've been working on mixes. We've been doing some recording in the studio, and now we're recording here in this studio. You're looking at the studio. This is actually Razorwind Records, the studio I started myself because I was forced to give it a name, which that's the name. So yeah, we are in the middle of putting some stuff out. It'll be good times. Doing shows. What, a couple weeks from now? Hopefully, I'm feeling better by then. All right. Everyone says hello, 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 hello. I am the bassist, Buzzville, and hello, hello, hello. Cats knock everything over. Yes, they do, but they get a free pass. All right, so we are going to change this water, which God knows how long has been in there. We are going to attempt to get this thing out. So fortunately, I have a few tools at my disposal. But first off, we need to very lightly warm it up. So we will put this down to its lowest setting and just Barely. So the part that's broken is made of quartz. So I can warm that up a little bit. But the part touching it is glass, and I'd rather not break that. So I have some tweezers in the other room. I guess I got some one right here too. I don't know if these will fit in there. Yes, they will. We're in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. As in there. So, another idea I had might be more. Whoa, kitty. More practical is this hooked instrument. I can kind of just. Nope. I am definitely shredding a lot of glass all over the place. All right, Ziggy, you're not helping. I think we can definitely warm that up quite a bit more. All right. Kyle, what? Oh, our show's coming up. 419, 423, 513. You got to remember that shit. Oh, I do. I was just fucking around. I knew we had some coming up. I don't believe anyone in here is actually from Colorado. We can get yeah, it's the Zixter. We can get a poll on where everybody is right now to tell my good friend Kyle where he's talking. But yes, we have shows in Thornton, Colorado. If you're in Colorado on 419, Denver for most of those other ones. Uh-oh. $5 if I drink it. That water's fucked. It's been broken in that fucking shelf for months, dude. Who knows how old this is? Up 50 and my girlfriend will do it. And I won't let it happen though. Budsville, dude, my phone fell off and hit my bong's mail piece. Ew. And the whole thing turned into a tiny little pieces of glass. Yeah, I've broken more glass than most people will ever own. And I'm not, that's just how it goes. Low knock. I got a big 2.5 G buds. Hell yeah. uh Hashberg. Hi from San Diego. Taxatucious. Twin Cities, Minnesota. Florida. Hey, that's my girlfriend's two favorite places, Minnesota and Florida. She's obsessed with them. If she had her way, we would move. She absolutely despises both those places. I'm so sorry. Budsville, if you ever perform in Taxatucious, I'll go. Hey, all you have to do is get us a spot to play, pay for us to come out there. That's about it. I'll go off of those. You get us a place to play, and pay us to go out there. We'll probably play anywhere. Eps. Up Sandy's in Cali. I didn't know that. There you go. I'll play in Cali. Anybody want to get us shows? If you guys can get us shows anywhere, we will be there. Even if we have to just turn it into a vacation that turns into us playing at a vacation. I know in Colorado we'll play fucking anywhere. That's just how we roll. Especially since we're relatively new and starting at pretty much the bottom, we're still willing to play pretty much anywhere. But things have been going really good in that aspect. We kill it every show we've done, and yeah, that's not coming out, dude. So the nippler's out of action. I'm sorry, Kyle. It's a dangerous endeavor. I hope you're enjoying watching my cats, by the way. All right, Buzzville, I'll perform for you too. There you go. See, there we go. We got a whole. If you ever perform, oh yeah, there you go. What do you do? Frankie, I don't blame her, and I'm not a big fan of Florida either. There you go. Seems like not many people are. The people who are really love their own, like, are like in a really nice place, and of course, that'll do it. Kyle, hashtag sad face. I want pet Zig. I love that little shit. Isn't he the best? I'll pet him for you. They are at least you know he's a great cat. No one's quite like Ziggy. He's very pliable. I can pick up Ziggy and just put him on my lap. Oh, and he just plops right there. I gotta take off my dangerous ass ring so I don't stab him, just to be safe. Put it somewhere. I'll remember. There we go. Oh, and now you just have to get involved too. I'm trying to show off the Zig. Why are you such a camera hog? All right. Classic. Patriots country. Uh-oh. What are you talking about? This whole country's patriot country. All right. Sandy, I love the shot right now. It's like I'm looking into a Yeti's cave after they all crowd in. Yeah, right. Fucking, it's very poofy. Trying to subdue the poof. Budsville, the cats are like, this usually is the time we have a meeting here. No shit. A 4 a.m. cats go nuts meeting. You know what? For all the glass and shit that's around here, the cats are always really good. They don't cause too much trouble. There's a cat right there. They just hang out, do their thing. I guess I could sit in this chair, hang out over here slightly, make it a little easier. But yeah, shit's good. So here you go to the panda cats. We'll take a panda bowl. So, all right. Every so often, my cats will bounce off the walls. So I have 5 cats in this house, and they all do relatively well. She's the youngest, and she would go crazy if she had her little friend to play with, but there's not. There just there just hasn't been. Um, so Ziggy's old, and the other cats are kind of do their own thing. She's like, "Oh, I'll sit in your chair. I can do that." Oh, of course, as long as she's still in the center of the spot of the shot. Excuse me. She's willing to sit right there. Oh, just fine. She's that I told you. If that's not proof that she knows she's on camera at all times, if I move out of the way, she's like, "Oh, now I can move as long as I'm still right here and everyone can see me." Uh, anyway, but yeah, Budsville. Oh, mine's are from the same litter, all about 8 years old now. See, and that helps because they get. She had a little brother, and he's no longer with us, and it really bums me out because they would have been perfect playmates. Ziggy is 19, and he's not playing very much anymore, and he was always crazy when he played anyway. So it was rough. She wants to play, and yeah. So the other cats we have are 13, like probably like 15, 15 and 19. Yeah, they're older. Hey, uh, damn, she just can't stand it. Uh, Budsville, yeah, that's what I fear. Yeah. Sandy, gotta share another venomism here tonight. If you have love 2 bongs, never carry them at the same time. And don't ask me exactly why I know that rule. Just take my word for it. Uh, I have definitely broken a bong I like by carrying too many at 2 times. Honey, it is just fuzz on screen now. Budsville, they're so loving towards each other. Wow, huh? That's a good age for cats. Yeah, fucking all the cats are in their teens. 2 19-year-old cats in this house. Uh, and then she's like she's about to be 3 or she's 3, I think. So she's the youngin of the whole house. The one you're looking at right now, watching her breathe erratically. She always has that weird breathing thing going on. She's always sniffing, looking for the dog, and just she's very alert at all times. Classic. Time to pack a cone. No shit. Thanks for sticking with me so late. I know it's like 1 o'clock at a lot of people's place right now. So hopefully you're enjoying having something to watch late night with nothing else to do. Thank you so much for joining me. Uh, I'm gonna smoke a bowl and try to do a dab, but these cats have made it damn near impossible tonight. I swear, she's just gotten more and more into just kicking it right there. So, but cheers, everybody. Woo! Woo! Hey, just set up my percolator. Wait, percolator station attached to my biggest bong. Let's toke. Oh man, I just took as big of a toke as I think I can. Uh, cheers, gang. Yeah, cheers, everybody. I'm actually able to smoke now a little bit. I just said fuck it, and we're just gonna smoke with the cat right here. I would love it if you just went 2 inches. There you go. Or that's good too. Ugh, there we are. It's hilarious though that cat isn't moving at all. I had to push her a little bit, but she was interested in what's going on. It is what it is. As long as she's happy. But it's getting to the point where I'm like, all right, cats. I want to be able to do a dab. I want to be able to fucking. It's my show too. All right. So, all right. Would you consider having your door locked during your lives? No. Plus, that door has a. It was a vent hole, like like one of those square vents, like the ones on the floor. It's pretty much exactly that, but in the door. Don't know. It was just like that, and I unscrewed it so they can, even when that door shut, they can jump through. If I locked them out, they would be so fucking hurt, and there's no way I could do that. And the dog, uh, I yeah, so I considered it. Yes, actually would do it. Absolutely not. uh, Jesus, not really a bother though. It's pretty funny. And yeah, honestly, 100%. Like fucking like, if I didn't have cats, I don't think any of you would know who the fuck I am because God, there's so much of my hair in my spike thing. Uh, the biggest video I have, I had just gotten. Oh, I mean, she was like a year old or something, and very young, and she was being adorable, and that's why I'm YouTube famous. I'm also YouTube shadow banned, and I'm also fucking the Night Stalker of '76. People ask how I committed a crime that happened years before I was born, but truth is, I'm just really clever. All right. Uh Buzzville, with 5 cats, you'll never be left alone. No, not at all. So the other 3 cats are where we sleep in that part of the house. There, 3. I said 3. So the other cats, the 3 of them and the puppy, is where I sleep. So they make sure I'm not alone when I'm sleeping, which is good. I like to feel like somehow I charge up my powers by being surrounded and touching and petting cute things. I feel it does something. I like to feel like it charges up my light, my powers of good energy. Uh, I try to carry that with me into my sleeping dreams and stuff. I'm like, I think the harder I cuddle this puppy and this kitty, the better my dreams will be because I'll take them with me like little spirit guides. That's the goal, anyway. I mean, it seems like it hasn't hurt. All right. Jesus, they'll probably get stressed out. Oh, with what? Oh, if I locked them out, yeah. Sandy, yeah. And when you die, they'll eat your face. Just kidding. Hey, I hope I die at home able for them to eat my face. All that says is, you know, you got to feel bad. They're like, they ate her face. I'm like, they were locked in a room. They were going to starve to death. Guaranteed, if you were going to starve to death on a, like, something somewhere where you couldn't get any food out in the forest or something, you'd be looking at some stuff. Everyone says on an island, but that's too predictable. No, I'm just joking. You were in Antarctica and you had no food source and you had to eat a motherfucker. I mean, you might. Um, but yes, they probably would. Ziggy would do it just, I'd be half dead having to stop Ziggy from eating my face. He's just, they're cool and I like them around. Chill vibes. The cats are the show. I'm not going to lie. They're the star. It ain't me. I usually am in the front of a lot of things, but I'm never the star of them. It's always it's the cat and the bassist. It helps your chi. It does me too. Yeah, it's nice. And a lot of people can't have cats, so they get to hang out with my cats and see what it's like. Uh Frankie, is that a snowman piece? From this side, it does look like a snowman piece, but it is actually a panda piece. Uh, because of my cat Pandora, who I call Panda, who's right here again. Who I'm sure she'll be right back in the screen as soon as she can. Oh man, I'm about done with how I can breathe. I'll tell you that. Cats are upgrades from having kids. Yes, yes, they are. Cats are upgrades from having kids. Yes, I I'll take 5 cats over a kid. I'll tell you that. Take another 5 cats over a kid. Buzzville, I always recommend to get a cat, not a kid. You'll thank me when you have a kid, and you'll, and then you'll see. Yeah. Oh, it's a panda. Damn, I'm big. No, no, the dude. Honestly, total snowman. I see it. I guarantee whoever makes these makes snowman out of them as well. Budsville, my cats don't scream at me. My cats don't always scream at me, but they do from time to time. She makes the cutest little noises, but she cannot have those. Um, she makes the cutest little noises. There she is. Uh, but not screams necessarily. Uh, One of our cats, Stormy, kind of starts screaming in the middle of the night sometimes. Ziggy and Willow, the 2 older cats, if you're not around, they grab a toy and start screaming. But so eventually, but they're all very quiet, very well behaved for the most part. Like, I mean, they're all really pretty chill. One of mine's is meows is like it's kittens. One of mine's meows like a kitten, and then the other screams. Yeah, uh, she's a teeny little. She makes the cutest little noises. She does. Just cute. Sandy, I forget where I saw it, but I think the personal sized cans of oxygen are available for a shot of clean air. Anybody know about those? So I kind of have seen those, but I don't know. I know that oxygen gets you fucked up. Um, I don't know why my mind went to like whippets or something like that, but I don't know. She's like, I want to get on that table again. I want to get on that table, and everyone's gonna watch me. Everyone's gonna look at me and see how awesome I am. Kenzie, I saw those at gas stations at gas stations when I was in Colorado. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I feel like I've seen those things. I mean, oxygen. I know that that's why they drop oxygen when you're in a plane because you're not gonna run out of oxygen in a plane. That doesn't the I'm pretty sure I saw that MythBusters where like the decompression of a plane isn't that crazy. They're like, can a bullet hole can like suck you through it, like rip your body out? And they're like, no, 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 it can't. It can't even like hold something to the wall. So at least that's what I saw, I believe, on MythBusters. I'd have to rewatch it. But since then, I'm like, so I don't know. Uh, and then what was it? Fight Club's the one that mentions why the oxygen gets dropped down, and that sounds like a very probable reason. Uh, anyway, they sell whippets. Wait, Frankie says they sell whippets of oxygen? I think they do. I'd have to look it up. I mean, I have a computer right in front of me. We could look it up. I don't know about them. I haven't done them. Uh, Sandy laughing my ass off, Kenzie. Yeah, see, yeah, Colorado, of course they got them. Was it California? I'm guessing they got them. I haven't done whippets in like fucking 20 years or something like that, and don't care to. I was at a party a couple years ago. It was right before the pandemic, so now it's like 3 years ago. Time's flying, and that sucks. But I was at a party, not a big ass party that my friend used to like rent really nice people's houses and throw giant like fucking underground rave parties with fucking systems and shit like that. Some were really cool and some kind of dudded out, but he's still up to that shit. I feel bad that like he was just getting his shit started when all this shit happened. Anyway, one of the things they had at the bar was a guy selling balloons of whippets. So fucking $5 for a balloon or something like that, and it was huge balloon. You could get fucked up all night. I'm like, who gets that? I mean, like, I've done like a little bit of a whip it. Like, I feel like the balloon was like maybe the size of this, and like fucking like that. He's got fucking full size, and people are buying them, dude, and fucking just getting fucking hammered on him. It was crazy. That guy made a killing too. Kenzie, no joke, Sandy. Like, like a big bitch. Wait, like I'm a big bitch, but having to stop like every 100 yards hiking up a mountain is a bit much. Altitude is no joke. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They'd have them there for oxygen too for people. I'll tell you what, I have a noticeable difference when I leave Colorado. I can breathe better. So if I kind of my mom has breathing problems sometimes, and sometimes my goal is to get higher in altitude. I want to be at like 9,000, 10,000 feet would be my goal. So it's not the best for your breathing, but that's I rather die somewhere I know that's where I'm heading, so it's just a matter of time. Frankie, I wonder if it works for underwater, like James Bond style, if you could like get one extra shot underwater. Actually, that'd be really cool to test out. I should buy one and just like get a tub so you can see my face go under and then try to do one. We'll test it out. It'd be funner if I had a full pool in my backyard. Eventually, when I move up to the mountains, I'm going to make a natural pool. Uh, what is it? They're like a walk-in pond in your backyard. There's some crazy cool ones, but they're all natural and shit. And the plants you keep in them keep the water clean and shit like that. That would be dope. Um, yeah, one day, Kenzie. It has like a little face mask on it. I wonder if you held it really tight to your face before you went underwater, you could probably get one hit out of it. See? Yeah. I mean, that would be cool. Uh, or you could rig something up, like put it into yeah, you could do something. That'd be cool. Uh it's kind of neat. It's a little like I said, James Bondy. All right. That's pretty cashed. Let's do a dab since everybody's hanging out. We got the piano over here being cute, not on the fucking table. Not that I don't mind it, but it is great to have a little break from that. We are looking good. Up, we got some Marty messages. If Marty is still with us, Mr. Kitty. Look at Mr. Kitty. That's a good looking kitty. Got some good looking kitties there. Milky little panda. Yeah, no shit. Ah, Ooh, those things are fucking huge. Some bison. Uh, when I went to Yellowstone, they just walk through the fucking road like we were stuck for like half an hour. But it doesn't matter because we're there just like looking at scenery. So it's like this is what we came to see type shit. A herd of fucking bison, buffalo walking across the fucking, and they are gigantic. They're right by cars. So we were pretty far down the line. So you know what I mean? Like they're walking across the highway in Yellowstone, and both sides of the highway are just stopped. You know, it's like a 2-lane highway, maybe 4 at the most. No, 2-lane highway. Yeah, definitely 2-lane. And then so we're like quite a ways back from where they're walking, but you're seeing them by the cars, and they're fucking giant. They're awesome. Uh Kenzie, I wanted to see bison so bad in Colorado. We went near a field of them, but didn't have the time to stop. I've never seen them in Colorado, but like I said, Yellowstone, I've seen them. And then the old Dr. Dabber switch. No, those are sick, dude. Those are dope. I want one so bad. Uh, uh-oh. Eh. And my girlfriend sent us this. Look at that kitten. Passed out with a little toy. It's adorable. All right, and then she sent me this. So it's this one. Look at that bird. All right, I like the bird that does the thing. Eh. Yeah. Good stuff. Thank you, my girlfriend. All right. Oh my god, that kitty's so cute. Yeah, right? Isn't that fucking cat adorable? That's hilarious. I don't know where she's at. That buffalo was tremendous. Yeah, he's fucking buffalo are fucking insane. They're so cool. Uh I feel like living in America, you're living on the fucking on the ghost bone graveyard of so many bison. Fucking Buffalo Bill can fuck off. I often think about fucking up his gravestone and any memorial of him. But that's just me. Kenzie, I want some sort of preserve near me, like a little hike that like a little hike we stopped at. Yeah, hell yeah. I just want to live in the mountains. I want to have to hike to my house is my goal, you know? Kind of pretty much. All right. So we're going to do a dab. We might as well do a dab out of this because it's right here. And it's the easiest one to do. So uh, it is officially 11:30. It's pretty late, but I'm feeling great. I'm glad I don't have to go to work in the morning. I do have to go to Judas Priest tomorrow evening. And the biggest thing I'm worried about is I'm going with my mom, and I just don't want to get her sick. So I think I'm gonna drive separately, which sucks. I'm not gonna have any drinks, which sucks. I guess I could have a drink. It's not like I'm gonna share my drink with her, but I'm like, I want to keep my mask on at all times around my mom, and I want her to wear a mask the whole time, and I want her and me to have like hand sanitizer, like freakishly amount. But mostly because I'm sick. I don't have COVID again. I'm just really sick. I've known like 3 or 4 people who've said the same thing right now, so there's something going around. Well, I'm so sorry. Kicked my cat. All right. Oh. Frankie, I'd like to move to Alaska. I've heard a couple people say that. My girlfriend said that once. I think she just likes to be away from everybody, which I feel. My goal, I know exactly what I want. I would like to live in the mountains. I have my own personal places I'd like to go, and then I'd settle for a lot of places. And there's a few places I'd like to go, but they all matter on how I would get there and how I'd be able to stay there. Of course, you pick the most expensive, nicest place, if you could, but I don't think I will. So, depending on how I get there, my options are open, but I'm gonna get there. And then I'd like to do be like maybe not that far, an hour or two. I think is plenty from downtown Denver, and still be able to do shows and do things. You know what I mean? And spend the most of the time up the mountains, away from everybody in a super small town would be my goal, and which would probably be farther than that, but still would be my goal around there. And then do a couple festivals every year for fucking my peopling. You know what I mean? Metal festivals. I would like to go 70K and 70 what Psycho Las Vegas. There's a couple others. Obviously, I'd go to pretty much any metal festival. Buzzville. The panda cat just wants his own dab. Yeah, it's a she, and she's not getting one. She surprisingly is less. She's grown. I think she just knows that if she comes in here, it's going to happen. But she used to be really like she hated it, but she's gotten a little better. I try not to get my cats high though. Frankie, that's dope. Your mom likes Judas Priest. Yeah, yeah. My mom's a bigger Judas Priest fan than I am. I like Judas Priest. Don't get me wrong, but my mom's fucking like super into him, and I've seen him with her one other time. I'm trying to think. I think with Deep Purple, not that long ago. Well, before all this happened, so 3 years ago, which is actually quite a while ago. But yeah, stays satisfied. Satisfied. Surprised I caught that one. Uh, Kiss Psycho Circus. Yeah, no shit. Uh, which I'm surprised that they have enough money and enough fame. They could have started their own festival and called it Kiss's Psycho Circus, and it would have fucking been huge, I'm sure. Neandercats. Hey, I've been so stressed lately that I've just been seeing the thumbnails in Shatterdaze after they're over. Jeez, good to catch this one. Yeah, well, I'm usually not on this late by any means. This is a very late episode for me, but I'm fucking sick as fuck, dude. My nose and my throat are fucked. Uh, yeah. Budsville, do you grow cannabis or just smoke? At the moment, I have. Oh, I should grab my seeds here. Ugh. Ugh. right. So, blammo. All right. So, uh, Budsville, I just popped some Freedom cherries from a buddy, regular, so it could go either way. Yes, I know how that goes. Uh, I have some regulars myself. So I right now have 3 rooms going. No plants in them yet, but 3 rooms going. Uh, all of them deep water culture. I have 2 bubble buckets, and the rest of them are all top feed deep water culture things. I have a 7 unit, 5 gallon buckets, all connected to a what, like 40 gallon? Because I think there's no, that's not right. It's 1327. So yeah, 40 gallon. I think that's right. So I think I have a 40 gallon and then 7 5 gallons all together. So math on that was that 75 gallon unit I have hooked up in one of my 4x4s. It's crazy. But I don't have to fucking switch it out all the time anymore. So that's really nice. Uh, yeah, it's looking good. And then what do I got? The rest are kind of individual units. So I got a mother room, which is just a tiny 2x2 closet, or maybe 3x3. It's like 2.5 by 2.5 at the most. And then which I converted into the mother room that just is going to hold a mother for cloning for all these other rooms. And then I have 2 4x4s and 1 2x4. So the 2x4 room I haven't put up yet because I don't have any room, but I have lights. I have all the shit in it. I'm just literally maxed out. I'm in such a tiny spot. That's how tiny the place I live in is. What is it? What is it? We're going after Ziggy. She wants to play. She's just kicking his ass. All right. Anyway, so I got those going. I'm trying to get them all. Right now, I have one feminized seed of G13 haze, which is a little tiny sprout with just its 2 first leaves coming out. Uh, well, I should say first real leaves coming out, and it's looking good. Panda, you are killing me tonight. You're adorably cute, killing me. And Ziggy. Then they're back. And they're back. Not that I don't love you cats, but you're killing me. Yeah, come here. I will pet you. You can come here. Come here. Over here. Either way. Everything's all good. All right. So, Budsville. I just popped some beans. Honestly, any males, and I'll save the pollen to breed with. And then Buzzville. Oh, wow. I'm trying some Rockwool for the first time. What do you hold the mom in? Soil? Yeah, no shit. They're back. Uh, G13 Haze sounds pretty dope. So G13 Haze is super old school. It's one of the older school ones I've ever heard of, actually. Some of the first chronics. Can you either go to one side or the other? Do I have to pet you really hard until you move? Oh, I'm so sorry. But yes, G13 Haze is super old school. And Frankie, they're so cute. I'm glad because no, I'm not gonna let you sit there. There you go. I want you to be able to see Ziggy too. Oop, as I smash him in the face. Now we can see both of you. Now we can see both of you. Isn't that better? There you go. All right. Uh yeah, G13 Haze, super old school stuff. So the story with G13 is originally like when they were doing the studies in the CIA, I believe it was, they were doing what God, I'm stoned. I can't think of anything. God damn it. Why can't I think of the name of that test? MK Ultra. When they were doing the MK Ultra tests, they were testing out LSD. And at the same time, they were doing tests on marijuana. And the rumor is is that G13 was the code name for the marijuana they were growing when they were using on the test subjects. It was really potent, really powerful, um, especially for the time. So at some point, it got out of the military's hands, or someone took it home, bred it out, and now we have the strain G13 because G13 is like it's a weapons code for the government. It's very possible that someone just named it that too. So uh, G13 haze. Uh, I got some free seeds when I ordered my Northern Lights, and I just threw them in the fridge because you can keep them in a nice, dark, concealed place in the dark like that, in the cold like that, I should say, and they'll save for years. So I popped them in. I had two. They gave me two free ones, and I popped them both, but they were feminized. So I'm like, all right. Uh, One of them didn't make it. It popped out and got a sprout, and then it just fucking yellowed out. They happen. And then the other one's totally fine and doing good. So got a little sprout. It's good. So I'm hoping to at least get some G13 haze. But that being said, funny you mentioned it, shit. Frankie, Northern Lights is so good. It's one of my favorite strains. Mine too. I went out of my way to get a good Northern Lights. The grow got fucked because of me, but it still turned out really good because my key is Northern Lights grown in deep water culture hydro and using ionic I think it's called ionic grow uh nutrients, and then the grow, bloom, and blossom, dude. That's the three I've always used, and when I do that combo, god damn, it turns out great. Like even people who grow pot for a living will smoke it in there. God damn, it's very special. Northern Lights is where it's at for some reason. I've always had great luck with it. So, but Budsville, I'm gonna try Flood to Waste in Rockwool. So I don't know the Flood to Waste. I know the flood tank tables. I've tried it and seen other people try it, I should say. And like I've lived with someone who tried it, and where you have the table. I've seen actually two different ways. My homie did it one where you just fill up a giant table with. It's pretty much like what I do, but like on a huge scale, and you only grow little tiny plants. Um, and you fill it with the hydroton, the little pebbles for growing, the hydro pebbles or whatever. They're these little pebbles that are kind of like lava rock in the sense that they hold moisture for those who do not know. Um, and you fill up your buckets with that, and that's where the roots cling on to get a lot of their moisture, especially at first, until they drop into pure water. At least that's the way I grow in the deep water culture system. Now I'm not leaning over so bad. Uh, yeah, so I've had two. My homie did it, yeah, where the whole table's filled with the pebbles and it fills up and or it circulates. I forget how it did, but he like had like 80 fucking clones in there. I think 90. Yeah, it was a huge table, but you only grow them like that big, and then they bud out at like they're tiny, but you have a whole like 90 of them. It's cool, and they're all tops. Hey, hey, just scoot over just a little bit. I'm not trying to push you off. You don't have to go off. You don't have to go off. Why don't you just sit on one side? There's a good girl. Because she's like the fucking lights right in my fucking eyes. There's that a little bit better. All right. So, I'm gonna just water water it basically and throw the waste away. Gonna put them in something. I'm new to it. She wants attention, yeah. No, she wants to sit right there because it's just the perfect place where she can look, see if the dog's coming out the door, She's on the table, super secure. She knows she's in the camera. She knows there's something special about it. A little bit of attention. She wants your attention. She wants you guys. But yeah, this is the best I get is she takes up most of it. Anyway, I'm big into the deep water culture thing. I have a lot of different setups going right now, and I'm super excited for this next grow. Except for I'm gonna be hurt with surgery and I can't do anything. It's one of the big reasons I got that big 40-gallon water tank. It seems like more work, but it actually will make it so I don't have to do things every day. It'll be very automated. So I'll hopefully be able to go a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks without having to fucking water the fucking things. You have to watch them every day, but 40 gallons, especially at first, what is it, 40? Was it 75? I think I did the math. Yeah, 75 gallons easy, maybe a hair more or less, either way. That that for seedlings, for small plants, that's gonna last a long time. And then I can just check my pH and my levels, fucking ppm, and see where everything's at, and keep it regulated, but I don't have to fill it every day. I can go a long time. Uh, and my girlfriend's gonna have to help me out a lot because my arm's gonna be fucked. And that's how I'll work out and rehabilitate. So Budsville, cannabis must be cheap at dispensaries, no? Yeah, yeah, it is. I grow because I can give you at least 3 or 4 good reasons. Uh, I personally find it very therapeutic, especially when it's going good and you have something to be proud of and it's just a room full of growth. I love all plants, you know what I mean? But a room full of pot plants is like fucking opening up a room of pure heavenly bliss to me, you know what I mean? Yeah, what kind of meter do you use? I have some cheapos I got off Amazon for all my stuff for, checking my levels, my pH and all that shit like that. It's one that does all of them. So, it's like a no name off brand. It was like $50 or something on Amazon. I like growing. It's definitely therapeutic. So first off, that's the big one. Like I really, once it's going, and the pride, like I said, and having animals like this too, taking care of something. Oh man, she's being so cute down there. Oh, she's being so cute. Uh, the pride of taking care of someone and something and animals, it's huge. Um, so that means a lot to me. And then she cuted those things right off the table. But also the high, let's just jump to the next big one, is the high is better when you grow it yourself. And that's a few reasons. First off, I feel like I do a damn good job. Like I said, I've smoked with people who grow for a living and they're like, yeah, that's really good. You know what I mean? And yeah, it just always turns out good in the quality. And what I mean by that is three big things offhand are, it gets you really high. Usually, I get fucked up on it, and that can be just from the fact that I grew it here and we're smoking it here. It didn't go touch 5 bags or jars and move and lose crystals along the way. It's here to there. It grew there, cured there, smoked here. So super easy. And then it's a lot smoother. Usually, my weed I can smoke, and it doesn't make me cough and choke. Not like dispensary pot's very harsh, and it's sprayed with nutrients and chemicals and acid washed if it has fucking mold. I mean, they do anything to make a buck, and it comes through. Which brings me right to number three. You don't know what the fuck's in it. I know what's in my pot, and I use filtered water. I use nutrients that are very clearly labeled. And don't get me wrong, I don't love all the nutrients I use because it's not completely organic and natural and fucking vegan, all these things. Like I wish I could do it differently. There's a lot of compromise there, but I am super happy with the results, and I wash them out, and I know they've been washed out properly, and by that I mean it had a good 2 weeks of clean water going through them, nothing else. I have carbon dioxide going in there. I know when to cut it out, like when you have some big flowers going on, the late stretch period, stop using that. Shit like that. I just been listening, keeping my ear out, and you gotta do what you gotta do to make your shit better. You know what I mean? And my shit's good. And then I get to pick what I'm growing. That's huge too. Lonoc, I've heard THCO gets you higher. I want to try it. I haven't even heard of THCO. That's some new shit, which I'm sure it's not new, but I just haven't heard of it. I I want to have enough growing to be able to do rosin, and that's what I'm gonna tell my doctor when I get my card re-upped. I'm like, dude, it takes so much pot to fucking make edibles and rosin. Cheers, everybody. I'm like, I need like a lot more plants than what I'm growing right now. Budsville, I grow with what I got. No shit. Don't get me wrong, I grow with what I'm gonna grow. I just would like to be legal, especially when I'm doing the show. I want to be able to show you guys, and I like to have my own back by being like, I broke no laws. I did it all legit, mostly legal. Yeah. Uh, Neandercats. It seemed weaker to me, but it's cheap, so worth it. Mostly legal. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Oh, that's another point about growing it yourself. So I may not be able to buy that much weed, but I can grow it and then I can have it. You know what I mean? Because I'm paying monthly by the water and electricity bill. And even when you add that up in the end, it's a fraction of what it would cost if you're buying that much pot. Can't really sell it anymore, and I'm not trying to, but I can fucking smoke it. And if you're me and have the consumption rate I have, that's huge. Save you an arm and a leg. I'm fucking broke. Hey Zeus, I have an indoor palms that weren't doing so well, so I had to trim the yellowing. I know nothing about that, but I love having indoor plants. My girlfriend was the one who was nice enough to bring some plants into this house again. I was always freaked out because I didn't know if my cats were going to eat them and get sick or something. Brother Bear, much love from Mexico. Much love to you from here in Colorado. Um, cheers. Yeah, fucking shit's doing good. What time is it in Mexico right now? Where are you actually? I guess that's a huge fucking place. But yes, it's getting a little late, but we're doing dabs. Hey, get out. Then I'm gonna probably eat some very healthy food, even though I hate doing it, and then some ice cream and go to bed. I won't make you guys watch me eat food though. Oh yeah, it's Budsville. I'm going to bed, brother. I don't blame you. It's about that time. I was just actually saying, pretty much. Have a great night. It was nice seeing you and chatting. We'll see you next week if you like. I'm usually on most Saturdays. Might start doing Fridays. Who knows? Uh, when my arm's fucked up and I'm home more, we'll figure it out. Frankie, take care, Budsville. Jesus, gonna get some plant food and fertilizer and see if it helps. Yeah, yellowing. I mean, you'd have to go online and see what the case is. Usually, it's a nutrient deficiency that will do that. Too much or too little can do that. But pot plants. That's why I like hydro. It's very sterile. You know what I mean? Like what you add in there is what it gets, and what you don't. The biggest thing I've noticed is you just gotta keep everything really clean. Uh, and another thing that helps is I see I'm kind of a weird person with my grows. I know how I get them good, but it's usually because I'm in control of everything. So my goal is to start growing outside, live in a nice place. Budsville, once again. You guys have a good night. I'm probably pretty close to it too. It's 12 o'clock in the morning here. or a minute till. And I've been pretty sick, so this is the best I felt in a while, though. I definitely couldn't have been doing this much. Well, yeah, Budsville. My next grow is Green Shock Farms Tropical Blizzard. These seeds are $200 fucking dollars. So that's what I'm popping in next. 12 seeds. That's some crazy shit. But I've been wanting to fucking grow these for a really long time, and very excited. I'm beyond excited. So, Tropical Blizzard. I'm gonna hopefully do a whole video on me germinating these seeds, sexing them because they're regular, regular seeds, sexing them, and then the whole nine. Transferring them, putting them in the room, mothering them out, cloning them out. I'm gonna do like a 20-part series or something like that, and then at the end of that series, make a video out of it, like a long hour and a half, 2-hour video of all of them put together with no ads, because I don't put ads on my shit. Frankie, yeah, $200 for these seeds, my good friend. Even my friend who grows for fucking, but first off, I'm going halves with a homie. So $100 for 6 seeds is what I'm gonna be doing. And my homie has a huge setup, and he's actually a little better at growing from seed than I am. I'm a bitch. I like growing from clone, but once I get it going, I got a seed going right now, and I've done it before. I just seeds are harder. You gotta sex them, and there's more. It's just harder. Cloning's easier, but your plant is always smaller because you're pretty much growing from a branch instead of from your main stalk that had the taproot attached. And you will never get the results from a clone that you will from the seed. That you just won't. That's another. And in my opinion, it looks like fucking. I don't know for sure. I'll tell you with these, but I'm sure it's what genetics you get and how it's been done. But it's probably best not to go with feminized seeds. But God, they're the next easiest thing, and I kind of don't hate them. Jesus, always great to see you, man. Exercise, eat oatmeal. It's great for the heart, and stay well. Hey, Zeus, you do the same. Sounds like you're heading out. You have a good night. Frankie, yeah, $200. They better be some magic seeds for being $200. Lonok, really? $200 must be good. I might buy them. So, okay. I got these because, so first off, I follow Mendo Dope. Their music is how I was introduced to them. And then I realized that they have a YouTube channel on how to grow Mendo Dope, which everybody should check out. If you watch my shit, you will like that, especially if you grow outdoor. Mendo Dope. I wonder if I could tag him. There we go. Or hashtag it. I don't know how you do it. But anyway, one of those ones, I thought you could click on it. Nope, none of them. Can't click on any of them. Well, then I just sent through them. Anyway, those guys. The one I just texted 3 times. I was introduced to those guys through their music randomly, looking for another song on Spotify. Found them, really liked them. I'm like, yeah, these guys are actually really good. Then I watched their YouTube videos, and I should start doing that again. When I was on the treadmill every morning, I was watching their YouTube videos on how to grow these gigantic fucking plants. Huge trees. Hey, Andrew, I bumped them. They rock, which is good because they're not big. They're not that popular, but hey, Zeus, for 200, that better be some gas. No shit, right? Frankie, they for sure gonna sprout. I got lots of seeds that never sprouted. If none of those sprouted, 0, I'd be very bummed. But you know what? document the whole thing on this show. So I will be very honest. I'm doing 6 of them. So really, that gives me a chance of getting like 2 or 3, honestly. Because in my opinion, there's always some that don't. I've had runs where I got every single one too, though. So, but on average, I think a few are gonna just not do it. A few, some like the one I have right now, sprouts up and then doesn't go. That's a risk. So either it never sprouts, it sprouts and dies. Very possible. Another thing is they are fucking regular seeds, so it could be male or female. So you 50-50 chance there where they go. And then yeah, it is what it is. So I'm with 6 seeds planted, I'd be lucky to get like 2 uh females. But once I get females, all I need is 1. Just like that G13 haze I have out there that is feminized. That one plant, as long as I get to a plant of yays big, I'm set. Because I'm gonna start taking clones off of it, clone it, clone it, clone it, clone it, and then get those clones going. Clone the clones, and I can have as many as I need very shortly. It's just getting it to a certain size, and then you're all good. Um, so anyway, I was introduced to Mendo Dope through their music. Eventually, checked out their ship. That's where I like first really learned of Frenchy Cannoli and all that shit. Met him. Fucking watched their show every morning, and they teamed up with the dudes from Green Shock. I probably should have got Mendo Dope seeds, but anyway, they collaborated with this guy, and they still grow with this guy, and they don't say it, but they kind of say it when they wanted to go to a grower and go to somebody who like they're like let's I don't think they said we need help, but let's get help turning it more professional. There you go. There you go. They went to this guy called Mark from Green Shock Farms, and they collaborated and did Green Dope thing. Frankie, buying seeds is a gamble, but for sure it's worth it in the long run. It's all worth it in the end, especially if you can get a few plants out of them. All I need is 1, and so here's the reason I'm giving half of them to my homie. I might literally give them. I'm just kind of broke, so I, it's hard. But it's not like I'm giving it to him for free. I'm going to give it to him because he's really good with seeds. He's really good. He always keeps everything around forever, and he has huge facility. He can. Uh, so I was going to give him half and be like, "Hey, dude, take these, but I might pull clones from you whenever I need it." Because he'll always have clones on hand or plants that I can pull clones from. So it's kind of like a safety net for me. Me, obviously, once I do these seeds, I'm gonna treat them like the fucking gold they are because $200 is insane. Even he said it, and I'm the one hurting for money. I got these a while ago, but still, I heard about this dude Mark from Green Shock Farms. I really want to try this one called Tropical Sleigh Ride, uh, and it was a limited run thing, and he uses it to breed other things. So this is Tropical Blizzard, which is mixed with some OG Tahoe. OG Tahoe and Tropical Sleigh Ride. All big, the Tropical Sleigh Ride won quite a few awards and shit like that. You okay? So I don't know, lots of high hopes, and a big part of it was I really like who I'm sending that money to. I'm sure they get some money because I went through their website to buy the seeds. Their per, and then the guy who's getting it, Mark, he's really big into doing a lot of all natural stuff and fucking. It's the mentality and the like actual love he has, and I see him actually smoke it, which is huge. A lot of the people I buy it from, I'm like, yeah, I mean, you might be, but I don't know like how you smoke it too. Like he clearly enjoys it, and he's a stoner, and he's in Mendocino in one of the top places in the world, and he's winning awards and shit like that. And um, staying at the top of his game, you know what I mean? And he cares a lot about unique flavors and fucking he's really into the terps and shit like that, not just the high. It's like not just they're also very mold resistant type things because they grow outside. So just a lot of things I was looking for. And again, who I was supporting, I'm like, I don't mind giving this guy my money. I know he took the time to make it personal and do this show and you realize that some people are just kind of cool and you're like I wouldn't mind hanging out with it's kind of like how I try to make it personal with all of you guys. So I'm like if I sold fucking seeds you'd be like okay I trust this guy, he's put his heart and soul into something and if you ask him a question he's there type thing. uh that's kind of what I got from this guy and I'm like yeah it was all timing, you know, you got to take the timing. I mean, there's always that magic moment for everything. Y- You just gotta fucking trust your instincts sometime. That's how I'm feeling with this. So I went with it. Are they always right? No. Sometimes those instincts made you fuck up because it was your time to learn. Doesn't always give you what you want, it just gives you what you need. Tropical Blizzard sounds good as fuck. Sounds like a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Honestly, you know what's funny? I've looked it up. It is a fucking Dairy Queen Blizzard. Although I don't think that's where they got the name. Or maybe it is. Uh, but yes. Which actually I was kind of disappointed that I'm like, Tropical Blizzard is a fucking blizzard flavor at Dairy Queen. Used to be, I think. Because when I was looking up, okay, that's another thing that I kind of dig about this is it's kind of underground as fuck. Nobody has that shit. And it's a lot of the times when I'm like, oh, nobody has it. It makes me think suspicious. Like, oh, that's just some shit that somebody called whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. But again, I kind of know the guy in the sense that I know of the guy, and like you can, he showed the farms and talked about his story and fucking like he just seems on the level type shit. Must be a fruity strain, yeah, no shit. I should look up the exact fucking things on it. But yeah, so I should finish my dab is what I should do. When you look it up, there's no. It's hard to find. There's like almost nothing on it. I kind of like that, although it's a huge gamble. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, it's a real blizzard. I always get the Oreo blizzard. I've had a blizzard in like 20 years, to be 100% honest. Now I probably shouldn't ever have one ever again. Isn't that a bitch? I should have took advantage a little bit more of that when I could have. All right. Woo! All right. Tropical blizzard. Yeah, did you look that shit up? Yeah, he even has two Z's. Well, yeah, I guess that's how you spell it. But I thought he took one of the Z's away to keep it like a different name. No. Okay, at least now it's starting to come up a little bit. Bright Labs Journal. All right. Tropical blizzard. Hybrid. Listen, now you're really gonna hear some fucked up shit. Me trying to talk. So 24% THC. That's pretty high. Tropical blizzard number one, which is what this is a hybrid cross between Tahoe OG, which I've always called it OG Tahoe, the Tahoe OG, which the OG it means ocean grown, not original. Tahoe OG, that's what it's supposed to mean in breeding, unless it's stated otherwise. Crossed with tropical sleigh ride. Oh, I thought there was something else too. All right, with aromas that straddle fine Kush notes and more complex opium terps, and thick flavors of citrus and pine. Tropical blizzards' effects are described as potent, appetite stimulative, and good for sleeping. Cultivators of award winning strains, Green Shock Farms is proud to be honored as the Emerald Cup 2019 Breeders Award winner. Yeah, like I said, he's a fucking dope guy. This team of farmers, including Mendo Dope, have been growing and breeding cannabis for over 25 years throughout Southern and Northern California. They specialize in boutique, award winning in house strains with high terpenes, really focusing on the flavors. Uh, their flowers and product reflect the unique. uh, sorry, I just got a text. All right. Da, da, da. Where am I at? Green Shock Farms has a long strong. Yeah, here's some of the awards. I guess they don't have much written. Huh. Yep, that's pretty much all they have written about it. Anyway, sorry. Getting a bunch of texts at fucking, messages at fucking 2:16 in the morning. Music stuff. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Uh, all right. Let's see here. Frankie, same man. It's been a long time since I had one too. Now I'm craving one. Yeah, the fucking blizzard. Damn it. We gotta get a tropical blizzard. I gotta get one now. You gotta get one for me. I'm excited. This could have been a really dumb move, or it could be awesome. I have really, really. See, yeah, it says that it's Tahoe OG TSR Tropical Sleigh Ride, and then LVRK crossed with LVRK. So, huh, maybe this one's a little different. So I'll have to look it up. Anyway, good stuff. I'm super excited. I don't know. I should just do it immediately. I should maybe even do it tomorrow. The big thing is I kind of want to make like I said, film a lot of it. So, and when I try to do it well. I don't know. Maybe I think too much about it. I think the best videos are ones that you kind of make quickly and don't think too much about it. Same with songs. Same with for me, like everything I do. Oh man, she's so cute over there. Come here. Come here. Come here. I want you now. I feel bad. I want you back in front of the camera because I feel bad and you're too far away. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I'm interested in how they turn out. No shit. I hope it's a good batch. Me too. I have high hopes. Like I said, I have a lot of trust in the breeder. I have a lot of trust in the grower who I'm splitting them with, and I have a lot of positive vibes for myself for once. No, so cheers to that. I think we're gonna call it a night. Actually, I think I'm gonna smoke a bowl, then we'll call it a night. But so I'm at least gotta load this, hit it, and call it a night. So I hope everyone has an amazing evening, a fantastic tamari. I am going to be going to Judas Priest. So yeah, fucking awesome. Good times in Queensrÿche. Never seen them. I'm probably try and sleep as long as I can before then. Did you spin the wheel? I did a couple times. I even actually smoked out of one of the things that landed on, and it got plugged and it sucked. which it's cleaning now. So hopefully by tomorrow it'll be good. Uh, I plan on doing more of the show soon. Right now, I'm mixing and mastering and doing vocals and recording. So pretty much producing at the moment, just for a minute, but it's turning out pretty awesome. So I'm super stoked. So I'm a little bit. This is my break. You get to take a break and do this show. The cool thing is it's the same chair and the same TV, so it's nice. I just got to literally take a break and eat some food and go to bed tonight because I did like a few hours, but just been sick. So I'm finally back in the mood though, where you get in that point where I'm like, I'm sick and I really shouldn't get anyone else sick. But at the same time, I can start doing work again and I'm functioning. The last couple of days, man, I've just been out of it and sleeping and coughing and hacking and getting like I got like 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't breathe. I'm like, yep, this is fucked. So stay safe out there. Don't get sick. Cheers. Cheers to the panda. Cheers to the panda bear. I want her over here so bad. I have to get her over here. Where's the treats? Get your ass over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here and I will give you a treat. Come. There we go. Here we go. We gotta get the cats back here for a good night. Come on. There's kitties. There's kitties. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's the kitty. All up over there. There we are. Now I feel better. She was over there looking at me like, you pushed me out of the camera all night. I felt bad. That's the most I've ever actually pushed her out of the camera. Come on, save her some, you fucking vacuum. All right. Cheers, friends. Kenzie, thank you so much for hanging out. October, we'll hang out for sure. It'll be great. Good time. Frankie, take care, man. Hope you feel better. Yeah, all things considering, I'm still great. See, I actually don't care if you guys like fucking looking at my cat's giant furry side or not. It just makes me feel bad. Feel good. I felt so bad fucking pushing her out of the way. It's weird because I kind of do and I kind of don't. And I know that this isn't the most entertaining. And you can't see that I'm smoking weed with you maybe all the time. But just know that I am. And my cats come first. So she wants to be up here. She gets to be up here. Wherever she wants. It just broke my heart watching her over there looking at me like, why'd you push me away? Kenzie, cheers, friendios. I like that. Friendos. Here's a lighter. Here's the bong. I am hitting it right now for you guys. Cheers. Oh, it's hard to see how much is in this thing because it's already white. Frankie, thank you so much for addressing the elephant in the room in the form of a giant cat butt. As long as you guys are okay with it, so am I. Now it looks like the cat has weird backwards hands. All right. Which one's easier? I got a chair over here. So we'll say goodnight here. And I gotta find my keyboard. There we go. This all works out. All right, everyone. Much love. Much love to everybody, especially across the world. Fucking war fucking sucks, and I'm always against it. So have a good night. Take it easy. Keep it keefy. We'll see you next week. Hopefully sooner. There you guys are. Yeah, I'll be around, man. Hopefully making a whole bunch of videos. I have a bunch of secret stuff lined up as well. So, and some just some stuff. So, awesome. Layers, guys. Kenzie, take it easy. Hashberg, take it easy. Frankie, try to say everyone who's on there. Yep. Looks like that's it for them. No, I'm just joking. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Jesus.